Arknights.
Oh. There we go. Hello everyone. Hi Matteo. Hi Trisel. I almost said hi Thorns. Hi Thorns.
Me? No, I just happened to be behind you.
How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Oh yeah, we immediately hit with the tutorial for the boss. I like how, I mean, now that I study it, it makes sense. But the first time I saw it, it just looked like, yeah, just Surtur it, dude. just use Surtur. You'll be fine. But, yeah, that's a cool boss. I actually, now that I've seen a lot of clears with it, very creative clears, I really like how, you know, how creative it can be. Fellow pirates? Pirates? There you go, though. Yahoo, how you been? Hi, yourself. Doing well, doing very well, yeah. It's got a good rest on the weekend and this past day. Yeah, I know I said I was gonna stream on Wednesday, but I was actually able to stream today, obviously. So, yeah, I was able to rest very well and, yeah, feel back with energy to continue the story. So, yeah, I'm really excited for it. I should write on the Arknights official Facebook as it looks like you're telling us to just Surtur. It really does look, doesn't it? At least the second phase, yeah. I thought Surtur here as well, but yeah, at the very least on the second phase, just like, yeah, just throw her, just throw her at him. It'll be fine. Mixed signals, yeah. Been doing good. How's y'all? Yeah, I'm glad. I've been doing well too. Yeah, it's been getting really hot here, which is gonna be, you know, helpful to be immersed in this, perhaps. So yeah. Oh, I have the timer. Sorry, I was gonna start during the timer originally, so I left each time on there. There are a couple pulls though that we can do before. I only have 3 more pulls, so I guess we'll do 3 pulls, and then if I'm able to afford the other voucher, we'll do it. But yeah, well, let's just do this. No idea, by the way, you turn Surtur away from Buzz and she will attack her and block against it. Right, I mean, it does work because she will bait the attacks. Yeah. No, I mean, to be fair, Surturing it is most of the time a good idea. And here it definitely applies. No, but I get your point, yeah, like it does work for how the boss works. It's not just like, yeah, just throw Surtur and you'll be fine. Like with any other boss. But yeah. No, I get what you mean. Yeah. Let's see. Last time we did get the 6 stars, so I don't know. Hopefully we get one of the 5 stars, but we'll see. Hi, Hummus. Also, yes, the text does move faster. I was wondering about that. Because it moves faster, we're able to skip faster, so that's cool. I like that. Let's just skip. Okay. Sometimes skip works. Not this time. Alright, last pull for now, unless we get another voucher, which I don't know if we will. Ooh, okay, 4 star.
Boss, you know a winner when you see her.
Happy Hunter. Oh, dang. No horn, no horn this time. Oh, no, yeah, not yet. Yeah, I don't have enough. I think next week the banner should still be there, so I guess we can do one last pull next time. Yeah, I'll still be here because the event will still be here, so if we don't finish reading through the event today, we'll continue next week. But I think that's pretty much it. Before we begin, let's just get to it. 23, thankfully. 25 degree here, dang. Yeah. It's pretty mixed, it seems. Oh, we can get another token. Nice. So yeah, we ran through the prologue last time. Don't think the tutorial has a story? No. Okay. Let's just begin reading through the first chapter. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Okay, we're going back. Let's see. Our journey continues, indeed. Assaulter. Yeah, I was wondering, like, what do you mean by that? Yes. Ah, okay. Interesting that it didn't start from here. Sometimes they like to be, you know, go fancy with it. But let's see. Beginning recording. My sandboard is heavily damaged, and I can't find the materials I need to repair it nearby. As for my water reserves, they can last me one more day at most. Thankfully, the next supply point is only half a day away. These messages? Really? How long have I been letting them build up? Message on the communicator. It's been a while since we received any news from you, Operator Thorns. Remember to report your position when you have the chance. By my calculations, our mission rounds will overlap a bit. If we can find the opportunity to meet up, I've got some spare supplies I can share. Hey Thorns, how's your trip to find super ultra cool sword techniques going? Any good news? Interesting. Thorns posting a lack of water on Facebook. Send water, please. Go fund me some water. Forget it. I'll reply once I'm done walking. But dang. I think you could use the help, dude. This region between me and the supply point. All the map shows is a name. Mar Pálido. The Pale Sea, huh? Hopefully it's not a real sea. Does Pálido have an accent on the A? I don't remember. I've always been bad with tilde. All that grammar, am I right? Out in the open wilderness, sand rides along with the wind, bringing with it a salty, finny smell. Sunlight pounds through gaps in the dark clouds, while long, dry riverbeds boast only a few bushes and shrubs. Some rustling among them proves that this so-called wasteland is not completely devoid of life. The young man pulls out a rope and ties together a few planks. Once done, he steps atop them and takes a leap. Smart. Okay, different CG. I was like, that previous CG looks like everywhere else in Terra. Could be anywhere, really. All of a sudden, the waste comes to an end. A great cliff has sundered the earth. As he looks down, Isidro sees a pallid white sea. With all his strength, he climbs down the cliff. Once he touches down into the pale sea, he reaches down and sticks a hand into the bone-dry seawater. To Tony, that you're gonna get even more dehydrated. Salt crystals, yep. Meanwhile, everywhere else on Terra, yep. There's no water here. There is only pale salt, studded with countless skeletons. The remains of whatever unlucky creatures were swallowed up by this place. But the only thing on his mind is that somewhere, in some nook or cranny he cannot see, there is something flowing, rushing. He stops sliding on his makeshift sandboard and reaches for the sword at his waist. That's odd. How can there be anything alive here? Here it comes. You're about to find out. The ground beneath his feet shudders slightly, and the layer of salt slowly subsides around him. The trembling intensifies as an indentation of the salty ground approaches him at high speed. There are fins in a sea salt? In a salt flat? In a sea salt? Sea salt! Huh? A gigantic beast breaches the salt, catching him off guard. Its sail-like dorsal fin looms overhead, and its pointed armored snout is shaped like a colossal lance. It barrels into him, and he's thrown off his feet. His organs feel like they are being rearranged as he arcs through the air, before he slams into the ground and blacks out. Well, very descriptive. As, you know, as we're used to. As his consciousness fades, he sees the giant fin beast dive back into the salt, leaving no trace in its wake. Good thing it wasn't hungry. I can imagine him just in the ground like... Dang. Just passed out, or... Oh, sandstorm. Meanwhile, everyone else on Terra again. It's a nice way to go out. I don't know. The fish and chips comes pre-salted here. It really got here like that. Oh, hi. Oh, she is Pasquala. Okay, I was wondering. Just my luck. That damn alguacil doesn't know when to give up. He even chased me all the way into this blasted land where nothing grows. Crap. Ran too fast. All my water spilled. What now? Ugh. This is just salt. Patooey. Wait, I gotta save that. Without water, I'm not gonna make it to the town of Aren. Huh? What's that? A gust blows past a pile of salt and dust, revealing two motionless legs sticking out from beneath it. Just some other unlucky soul who wandered into the salt vat without knowing what he was getting into. Your bad luck is my good fortune, though, amigo. Alright, girl. Full bottle of water. Excelente. What are you, Dora? Yeah. Let's see what else you got. Very smug. The hell are all these bottles and canisters? Hello, there looks like a penguin and frog hybrid. I can see that. Wait, I can definitely see the frog. Yeah, with the eyes here, and I guess the body kind of penguin-like. I can see that. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, you can see it as one or the other at will. I love that. What in the blazes is that smell? It stings. Well, whether it's medicine or poison, it shall still fetch a pretty penny. Road silent pharmaceuticals. Whatever, mine now. Whatever that is. Huh? Foreign money? What, you expect to find a money changer around here? Not even foul-based crap here. But I might have a use for it later. Mine now. Very smug, oh my gosh. She just keeps getting more and more smug. The girl sifts through the man's wallet, finding only a few silver reales, alongside some foreign coins and a meal voucher with Rhode Island cafeteria soup ticket written on it. Sorry. At the bottom of the wallet, a glimmering gold coin catches her eye. She reaches down to grab it, flipping it a few times as she retracts her hand. On one side, there is a circle split by a horizontal line. On the other, an inverted triangle. Well, depending on how you look at it, it could be just a normal triangle, you know? It's heavy. Must be pretty pure. Wait, I feel like I've seen these patterns before. Aren't they what Juana's looking for? Shame. Why are you even lying out here dead anyway? Oh, guess that's it for Thorns. She hasn't realized the biggest game she got is a free husband material. I thought you were gonna go with like a free 6-star or something like that. That too. Well, you've been so generous. I can at least send you off on your final journey, amigo. Just gonna bury him again, or? Here, have a proper burial. Oh. Is this Thorns talking? Or? A thief is nothing but a body hollowed out by greed. They take from others for their own benefit, but satisfaction never eludes their grasp. The moment she hears a sword being drawn, she knows it is too late to run. She looks behind her body trembling as her muscles refuse to move an inch. Oh, is it the pirates? Oh. A cleric of the Inquisition walks towards her, his hand cannon and rapier decorated with ghastly bleached bones, a deep contrast to the usual solemnity and grace of his colleagues. All in Iberia know the sheriff's name, but also know how close to madness his mind runs. None dare call him by it to his face. Behind his back, they only ever call him by his title. The alguacil, the sheriff. The unreasonable, unfeeling, uncaring alguacil. The alguacil that inlays his weapons with the bones of criminals as a warning. The alguacil that will chase a criminal to the ends of Terra and back. Hey, hi there. Dang, very early on. I like that. Inquisition is here, you salt dogs. Yeah, nobody expects the Iberian Inquisition. Someone can finally relate to Aren. Wait, in what way? I have come to free. Oh, the 6-star? I see. I have come to free you. Wait a sec. This is all a big misunderstanding. He has this, I'm not getting paid enough for this look, yeah. My head hurts, and my mouth's full of salt. No, I don't want to die. Mercy! Hmm? Ah, save me! What's going on? Dude was just taking a nap. Can't blame me, honestly. No, this is probably way too hot. Yeah, I was like, maybe in the shade it will be kind of fresh, but no, this seems like it's just heat no matter where you go. Why do you struggle? Your death will free you from your eternal torment of sin. Oh, most holy Senor Anastasio, please let me go. See reason, please. Someone forced me to do it, really. I swear on my life. I don't even have it anymore. Honest. If you don't believe me, search me. I don't have any compass. If you let me go, I'll take you to them. If others may impose their greed upon you, then so too will your greed corrupt others. All who have been tainted by avarice shall receive judgment. Oh, whoa, nice dodging. Ah, someone save me. Anybody? The middle of the desert? Yeah, good luck. And, yep, very lucky indeed. The alguacil's rapier sweeps across her face, but before it presses against her neck, a black sword swoops in from behind, knocking aside its point. A golden liquid drips from the black sword's edge, sizzling as it eats away at the salt on the ground, an acrid smell, or an acrid scent spreading from the splash. Dang. What boy band did this guy break out from? Honestly, yeah, a lot of the... I was gonna say male operators, but just... yeah, male characters in Arknights could be in a boy band. Someone has to have done that, right? At least fan art of it. Run. The dead guy's alive! People don't die when they are killed, apparently. I am currently arresting a criminal who has stolen a forbidden relic from the Inquisition, senor. I did not mean to disturb you during your repose. You're with the Inquisition? Before you shield this vermin from justice, I pray you first ascertain if all your belongings are still on you. What? Dang, they didn't even notice. My wallet. Your swordsmanship is impeccable. It should be used to shelter the innocent, not harbor criminals. Crap. What is this? Isidro pats down his body. In the depths of his pockets, he feels something small yet hard. What the heck? An irregularly shaped piece of metal. At first glance, it looks like detritus from a factory, but careful examination reveals the fine alchemical symbols etched all across it. The layers of rust on it appear to have once been some kind of liquid, but even so, it shows a gleaming luster under the sunlight. The heck is that? And it seems we have discovered where Señorita Pascuala hid her ill-gotten gains. Hand it to me, senor. Then leave in all haste. Puzzle time? Honestly, yeah. If this was a big event, yeah, probably will be a puzzle related to that. This is a compass filled with corazonics. I thought all the products of alchemy were destroyed. Huh. Here I thought that none sinless in Iberia will yet recognize it. The alguacil turns his rapier towards Isidro, his severe expression shifting towards quizzical. Speaking of, yeah. You have piqued my curiosity, senor. What relation have you with the wanted criminal Aulus? Or rather, where was it you came into contact with him? I have so many questions for you, Ager. How is it you can recognize a sinful product of alchemy with but a single glance? How is it you know of a long-erased school of alchemy? It's none of your business, alguacil. Oh, but it very much is. You see, most of that disciplines? Oh yeah, most of that discipline's students have died by my blade. Oh, okay. Isidro considers saying something, but the alguacil's rapier is already pressing against his throat. So you're unwilling to submit to the law. The alguacil pulls back his sword as he shifts his center of gravity forward. The blade in his hand spins once before coming down in a brutal chop. Isidro's intuition as a swordman tells him that the man is a lunatic. Not even the most unorthodox of fighters will wield a rapier in such a crude manner. The cold gleam of the blade's edge flashes past his eyes. With an instinctual flick of his wrist, he blocks the savage blow. Whoa. A rapier is not made for slicing. Isidro laughs inwardly. Brandishing it like that will only cause it to snap. Oh, I see. But then comes a brittle screech of scattering metal, and he sees it's his own sword that has snapped in two. Half his fractured sword is stuck point down into the salty soil. Blood drips down his cheek. Lay down your arms. Run! First it was like run, and then she's like run! The Wasil casually brushes aside the rug the girl threw at him. The second he does so, Isidro runs up to gain some distance. As he runs, he senses familiar vibrations coursing through the layers of salt underfoot. The pain in his jumbled organs crawls up his nerves once more. The Alguacil's footsteps approach him as the chase continues. Isidro's mind races. He grits his teeth, and without looking back, he sets his sight on a giant skeleton in the distance, poking out of the salt. Dang. He's a guy dressed like a supervillain. My swordman's senses are tingling, yeah. Dude knew that duel was incoming one way or another. Severe action, yeah. Joestar technique time. Huh. None may leave before I have the truth of the matter. Do you always talk this much? Just a little faster. Huh. Yeah, dude was running through the sand in his boss fight. As he runs through the man hounding him, Isidro holds his broken sword high, doing his utmost to fend off the Alguacil's attacks. He looks behind his pursuer and sees the layer of salt subside, a familiar furrow appearing on the ground once more. The Alguacil stops. He too has sensed the vibrations. An earthquake? Looks like this is your first time here too. Oh dang. Before the words have finished leaving his mouth, the colossal fin beast breaches the ground in front of him, sending its prey flying. Oh yeah, he can actually drown in the sand, but only in his second phase. Yeah, I heard it. I haven't actually seen it executed, but I've heard that in his second phase, yeah, he's not resistant to that. Before the words have finished leaving his mouth, the colossal fin beast reaches the ground in front of him, sending its prey flying. As he flies through the air, the man's limbs play out like a ragdoll. After a moment of soaring, his graceful arc through the sky comes to an end as he meets the ground. A puff of salty dirt wafts through the air as the sound of his landing echoes through the dry air. Oh yeah, with Shu is how I've seen him be defeated that way. Or how I've heard that he can be defeated. He has not fallen on the most comfortable spot in the salt flat. A sharp bone spur has pierced his body. His blood trickles down the skeleton, staining the pale salt below red. Well, damn. See, I was wondering how they were gonna get away from this. That makes sense. Bro can't seem to get any rest. Luckily it was the other guy this time. But yeah. Is he dead? If he isn't, we're in a whole lot of trouble. If he is, we are in a whole lot of trouble later. What do you mean, senor? Did you put this thing in my pocket? It just fell in as I was pulling you out of the salt pile, honest. Okay, just be honest. Be actually honest. Do you believe me? My pockets have zippers. Then allow me to beg forgiveness for my transgressions, senor. Still, we are both alive, right? Why didn't you run when the Alguacil was attacking me? Will you believe me if I said I found a conscience? Look, if you died too fast, I wouldn't be able to get very far away. Not to mention you still had the compass. The buyer paid a lot of money for it. If I did try to book it, all that hard work would have been for nothing. There you go. I'm liking their dynamic already, though. Where are you headed? Huh? You might have been the source of my problems, but you also helped me out, so I'll return the favor. I'll get you where you need to go, and then we're even. Huh? Then we're even? You haven't even considered going on an adventure with me? Or we could part ways here. What you stole from me will be enough to keep you going for a while. Okay, now this is playing like a D&D campaign. It feels a little bit. You choose. We joining the party or just continuing on our own? I'm heading to the town of Aren up on that hill over there. But it's a good 2 days walk from here. 2 days? Half a day should be plenty. Huh? Really? With the arts or something? The girl senses the underground vibrations closing in on them once more. A towering dorsal fin breaks through the salt and sand, rapidly approaching them. She goes at him incredulously, but he looks back with steely certainty. Mind if I borrow your rope? Mind if I borrow your rope? My sandboard's broken. Dang. Pulling a Legend of Zelda here. Now again, every town in Iberia apparently. Honest townsperson. Stop hitting it so much, you'll crack the wood. Distressed. I wanted to make it sturdier. It's sturdy enough already. You were the one who fixed it up in the first place. Not satisfied with your own work? Senor Silver said this is how I should do my work, if I want to repent. What's the scene this time? The widow looks like she's about to give birth, but she won't let me look after her. She must still be haunted by my past sins that caused my wife's death. This is divine retribution. I think she just doesn't want to remarry. What are you talking about? It's been 2 years since this town has seen its last birth. I have to help take care of the child, no? I will never have such ulterior motives. That's a good point. Most of the people young enough to have kids have already gone. All that's left here are us old-timers. Creepy town that MP3. Wait here, and... Whoops, I opened Blender by accident. Wait, over there. Santo Cielo, the sky's full of salt. Salt fins? Or is it a salt storm? Doesn't matter, just run! Ah! Yeah, what the heck? The cloud of salt and dust swallows up the fleeing townsfolk as they scream in fear. Soon after, a colossal salfin appears from the ground, revealing 2 people riding on its back, one in front of the other. The young man in front pats the salfin as he extracts a broken sword from its body. The salfin digs into the salt crust with its pectoral fins, giving the man a resentful glare before it departs. He pays no mind to it, instead meeting the townsfolk's fearful gazes as he approaches them. Doing it up, yeah. Another town with youth living for big cities. Different world, same problems, yeah. You did like that. Sorry to trouble you, senores, but is this the town of Aren? Who are you? What do you want? Isidro, I'm here to find something. Here, my travel pass. Travel pass? Didn't Senor Silver say that nowadays there's a lot of air coming ashore to help us rebuild? Does he look like he's here to help? All these Outlanders bring with them is disaster. If I'm to die today, then let me die blocking your way. Huh? What are you talking about, senor? Hey, let's all calm down now. This is a misunderstanding. See here? This is my alguacil's badge. The higher-up sent me and my understudy here to meet the local calificador. Qualifier, I guess, is like the checker of the gems or something. I don't know what that means. I'm the husband material you're all waiting for, yeah. Check me out. Look. Oh, look, it's real. It looks just like Senor Silver's. He's the student? He had a growth spurt. Can Ager even join the Inquisition? It's all part of the plans for restoration. I simply cannot keep up with these changing times. Clearly. Thanks. Did you swipe that badge of that guy earlier? Just asking, not judging. You don't look so good.
I can't hold it any longer.
Blah. Oh. What?
I'm just a bit...
Blah.
Self and sick.
Blah. But very sick, apparently. Between bursts of vomit, the girl stuffs the badge into her bag. A wayward glance shows Isidro a dozen or so of the alguacil's belongings within the bag, alongside a few bottles of his own popper potions. He's not entirely sure when she took them off him. Forget it. We're even now. I'll be off then. Dang. See ya. Okay. Perturbed townsperson. You're asking the wrong guy. I haven't even gotten to the question yet. Go ask somewhere else. I haven't even... Ask someone else. At least let me ask. I heard there's a local sword technique created by pirates. One that can be used to fight the wind and waves. Does that sound familiar? Pirates? Santo cielo, Aaron will be rowing once more. What? It's about to rain. I need to go home to take in the laundry. Just go away, Betty. Go, yeah. Isn't this your house right here? Also, isn't this the driest part of Iberia? As he voices his doubts, he hears a clattering of footsteps behind them. He turns to see the entire street devoid of people. As he sweeps his eyes across the street, doors and windows slam shut one after the other in raucous cacophony. Is it actually going to rain? And something's coming, clearly. It's rained for 7 years. The lump of meat in his mouth is shriveled and dry. One of his left molars is loose and hurts like hell itself, leaving him only able to match the meat with his right gums. Mother had told him this was the last of his food in the house. He thinks about how she looked as she threw it on the ground, so tender and caring. He thinks about how she looked as he picked it up, so cold and cruel. Such contradiction. He blames the jumbled memories on the hunger. Just as he does not remember if it was Madre who struck the molar loose, or if it was just a new one coming in. The hunger is too great. He swallows the lump of meat and mumbles to himself. This is the last portion. There's none left after I eat it. Where can I find more? There is the sound of a knife being sharpened from outside the door. He remembers hearing this noise before Padre disappeared. The ghastly truth dawns on him as he feels cold all over. He recalls how Madre opened the door as she held the meat, a terrifying smile on her blood-stained face. She bade him open his mouth, bade him chew, bade him swallow. He looks at the empty sockets in his gums. They had hurt once. They don't hurt anymore. It is only because of sin that he yet lives. He should stretch out his neck and await the axe. In death, all things will be washed away. What are we doing? What, we're just gonna move on from that? I guess not, because the music didn't change. The scent of dried blood upon a sharp bone spur has drawn all sorts of small, bloodthirsty beasts. They cannot stop themselves from crawling towards the gruesome wound. First come insect-bearing wings, landing upon his chin, crawling across his pale lips, then his cheek, before finally stopping atop his eyelids. Just as they are about to enjoy their meal, the man's eyelashes begin to twitch. Oh, there he is. Anastasio, you sinner. Since when was it your time to die? Those ensnared by greed, corrupted by that compass, they yet roam free, yet commit evil. You must find them, purge their avarice, and their suffering. This is your duty. The man slowly pulls himself off the skeleton, the bone barbs and hooks tearing at his flesh as he does. But he does not tremble in pain, not even once. Anastasio walks deeper in the sea salt, In the salt flats. I keep bringing it as sea salt. Behind them, the beast hungrily pawed his trail of blood. Damn. This is like man too angry to die, but it's like man too guilty to die or something. Man too insane to die at the very least. I thought this was just gonna be a pirate story, clueless guy. We must unavarice them. Yeah, that's his plan apparently. Oh, ordinary townsperson. Pasquale, you made it. Here I was thinking you were buried in the flat. You're as pale as the salt. Run into something on the way? Shut up, Teach. Let me in already. Oh, it's Teach. You wanna come in? Did you get what the boss asked for? Of course I did. Not just a compass either. I got another big help too. Senora Juana's been looking for an alchemist, and I've got a lead. So can I come in now? Of course, Master Thief Pasquale. You honor my humble abode. I see, that's why it was ordinary. Semi-quotes or whatever that is. Apostrophes? Grammar, am I right? Tottering old man. Anchors away, hoist the sails. High winds roar, or clouds atour. Rain drowns our drunken haze, and lights our hearts ablaze. Ready ho, south forth, 1,000 ships break port. Oh. What up? A dawn break, we charge ahead. Ah, who are you? What are you doing in my house? Your house? This alley is your house, senor? What the heck? Thorn jumpscare? Yeah. Suspiciously old man. That cardboard you've got in your head is my bed, Hoven. Sorry, I saw it by the garbage bin. Didn't think anyone wanted it. Mind if I hide from the rain here? I'll go once it stops. This town hasn't seen a drop in over 2 months. Okay, not years, but at least months. Even if it is going to rain, mind putting down my bed? Here, you can use my blanket. Another piece of cardboard. Thank you, senor. So what are you here for, Hager? Damn. Now I'm looking for a local sword technique. The legends say the ones who devised it were... a few months ago, I heard about a technique that can fight the wind and waves, and decided to come here to learn it. That's mighty brave of you. Don't you know the Inquisition's been cracking down on pirates these days? I'm not interested in becoming a pirate. I just feel like my own swordsmanship's been lacking. Swords are for cutting people down, not cutting through the waves. Besides, why do you want to learn it anyways? Heading out to sea? Too many questions, senor. There's always folks believing such foolishness. If you'd come by half a year earlier, I would have brought you to the guy you're looking for. Back in the day, he learned a thing or two from those pirates. Always bragging about how he could chop up the sea itself. In the end, he was just like me. Came running back to town, waiting to die in peace and quiet. Did he leave anything behind? His diary? Took that to his grave. You'll have to dig it up yourself. If he knew someone who wanted to learn the sword from him, he'd be so happy he'd jump right out, bones and all. Well, yeah, I will hope so. Teleports behind you, yeah. Gotta fight the Seaborn, yeah. That's the plan, I guess. With a shovel by his... Wait, he's actually doing it? I guess it's the only lead, yeah. With a shovel by his side, Isidro cracks open the coffin. He brushes aside the grains of salt that fell inside, exposing a lustrous, red, flushed corpse. The corner of a book pokes out its clothes. Isidro gingerly pinches the book and pulls it away, doing everything he can to keep the flimsy paper made brittle by the sand intact. Is this the diary he mentioned? It's too tattered. I can't read a thing. Well, dang. Great we did this. At least it's not the Dragonborn, yeah. Did I just inhale bits of paper? Damn, that's salty. I should look elsewhere. Again, great, glad we did this. Elsewhere? Where else would a wicked grave robber and cannibal such as yourself want to spread his evil? Who the heck are you? A grave robber? Cannibal? I mean, grave robber kinda, let's be honest. I've been watching you creep about the cemetery, molesting its graves. I caught you red-handed. I can explain, senor. Senor? Do you not know who I am? Do you happen to be a local celebrity? I am a cleric of the Inquisition, in charge of inspecting the entry permits of all visitors at the town gates. Warrior priest. So if you don't know who I am, then how did you get in here? Oh, lots of cannibalism mentioned in this event? Yeah. It's I'm starting to pick up a trend, I guess. Not very sure about this one. Guards, arrest this man. Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna fight? But this is the after, so I guess not. Oh. Silver. Are these petals crushed enough? Oh, this is silver, yeah. Dr. Añora. What? Oh, more or less. A few more times and you can start blending the oil. Why are your hands shaking? You must be mistaken. Taken? What was taken? I said you must be mistaken. About what? What are you on about? Still, that much shaken. Have you been drinking again? You are the town calificador. You shouldn't be drinking. Wine is sinful and brings only harm. You said so yourself. I may have had a few cups with the representative of the wine caravan as we talked business, but it was all for the sake of securing the town's future. Okay. How is the widow doing, Doctor? The who now? Speak up. Oh. The potter's widow. She's given birth in a few days. Gaining girth? And now gluttony. Yet more sin. What? I said the widow. It's given birth. Well, not right now. Okay. Dog needs a dog, yeah. Senor Silver. Ugh, Dios mío, you scared me. Didn't I say to knock before you enter? I hear you shouting and assumed you were in danger. I'm fine. No, okay. Aside from that, I have something to report. We've captured a lunatic, a blasphemer in the cemetery east of town. He was stealing corpses in the cemetery. What? I thought that with enough food we could avoid such a tragedy happening again. Again? If I may, Senor Silver, a full belly is not enough. When you first brought the holy law to our town, you cleansed us of our sins. But now, not only have your prohibitions been lifted, we have not heard your sermons in a very long time. Sin flourishes once more. It is inescapable. Is that what you think? It is. Oh, why is the game audio so low? Hold on. There we go. Which is precisely why you cannot allow this vile blasphemer to spread his evil in town. Dang. Probably why they assume cannibalism, yeah. Oh, I feel they should live 3 more days after his death of the universe, since there had been no one to inform her about the event. Probably. I shall arrange a sentencing. What of old Palu? He was seen talking to the blasphemer for quite a while at that. No need. Paolo may have associated with pirates in his youth, but he wouldn't have the nerve to break the law. But I said there is no need. Sir, I believe we should at least keep an eye on him. Oh, I didn't realize what this was, but yeah, it's the wings, right? So the wings are different in them. Huh. I guess they're styled differently. We can discuss this later. Yeah, because at first they look like horns. It's a cool choice. Yeah. Interesting design, but cool. It almost looks like their heads are backwards. Frying townsperson. Digging up a grave? Don't tell me he was about to... You know... Sinner! A sinner! Aren is no longer pure! Calamity comes once more. Padre, Calificador, I beg you, kill him! Cleanse his sins! Don't let us be visited by disaster again! Oh, Isidro is just struggling. Stop that! Oh, dude brought flowers and everything. Senor Isidro, is it true that you were stealing from the graves of this town's residents in the middle of the night? No comment? I don't deny being at the cemetery, but... What? A what? Pascuala? What are you doing here?
Isidro, amigo, I never took you for a grave robber. Of all the things to steal, corpses? Really? It makes me right sick, it does.
Might I remind you, Pascuala, that you're chained up too. What? Silent sinner, you'll be on trial next. What are you even doing here?
Old habits.
What the frick? For associating with the pirates, or what happened? Oh, there's Javier. She's about to be executed? Another ordinary, yeah.
Don't blame me. That girl ran afoul of her bad habits. Barely out the door, and she was already off to pick the pocket and the best-dressed man in town. Who happened to be Calificador Silver.
With her skills, not even the Calificador would have noticed her.
He didn't, but she was caught in the act by one of the priests giving a report.
And what about that alchemist you mentioned?
We know where she is.
That's good.
He's about to be hanged, right alongside her.
So, how many of those pirates do they have at the execution?
12.
With your crew, she'll be able to handle them. Let's go. Was it supposed to be teach, but like disguised or something? Because it followed the same name convention, but I don't know. I thought it was just an informant at first. Señoras y señores, according to the laws of this town, these two criminals will be hanged by the neck until death. I hope this will serve as a warning to all not to allow your souls to be tarnished by sin. Well, thanks for interrogating them first to make sure that, you know, they were actually guilty and stuff. This time has come. Execute them. You don't look worried at all.
She's like, first time? What's there to worry about?
To get a way out of this then?
Not at this exact moment, no, but it's all about the timing.
The girl turns her head, looking to the side of the gallows. A warrior priest has his head on the lever, ready to pull. This guy's name is Todd. Oh, there you go. Yo, hello. Waves. Oh. Okay. Off-screen PNG action.
Ah, my hand!
Bandits! Bandits! Oh, whoa.
Oh, what sin shall we committed to deserve such punishment? How should we atone?
Or we should atone, I don't know what is that.
Repel them! Protect the civilians! Cover Calificador Silva's retreat!
Forgive me, evacuate the citizens! Charge, you lazy sons of Sulfins! Charge! Don't let those poor bastards bite the dust! Yarg!
Those bandits are here to rescue their friends! Get information and stop them!
Die! Uh-huh. Speedrun player, yeah. Oh.
You dare plunder this town so brazenly?
Got him.
We'll handle this lot, Javier. You say Pascual and the boy quickly.
Quick-like, did it say? I'm assuming it meant quickly. Or quick-like, maybe it's an expression, yeah. I owe you one. Don't let them have their way. Yes, sir. I can't make any life in this situation too comedic. It's just silly, the PNG action. Keep it quick, there's no time to waste. Anyone gets in our way, cut them down. Aye. Yeah, you know, I try. I try. Cut them loose, quick. On it.
Hey, took you guys long enough. Quick, get me out of these shackles. It's starting to chafe like you wouldn't believe.
Oh. It looked like they also struck her down. Oh, I guess they kind of did, yeah. Struck her down from the gallows.
Yow, my wrists. You call this a rescue?
Like I told the boss long ago, you're nothing but trouble.
And yet here you are, saving me from the gallows.
You too, chaval. Get moving. Yep, here we go. Can I borrow your sword? Here, catch.
Don't even think about running, boy.
You expect me to lay down and die, senor? Oh, nice moves. Muchas gracias.
Hey, is this really time to get all buddy-buddy? How are we getting out of here?
Shut your mouth and follow Teach. She knows an alley leading out of town.
An alley? I guess that'll do.
Follow me. Yeah, I guess it is Teach. Okay. They're heading south.
South? It's a sheer cliff. What are they up to?
Swordsman, no, yeah. Real camaraderie hours.
You're nuts. What alley? That's a cliff.
There's an alley if you jump down.
Please tell me she's joking, Javier.
Run faster. You need to speed to make. Just need the speed to make the jump.
Huh?
Let's go. Silently speeds up.
Don't tell me you're going along with this plan.
Any better ideas?
I think you got brain problems, amigo.
It's just ahead.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Oh, with a decisive leap, the bandit jumps down the cliff, knocking loose some rocks that fall alongside her. After a long silence, a distant muffled thump can be heard coming from the bottom. Pasquala watches Bandit and Boulder alike disappear off the cliff's edge and gulps in fear. Let's go. It's a dead end up ahead. There's nowhere to run. Get them. Jump already. They're about to catch up. Pasquala looks at the cliff, then back at the warrior priest pursuing them.
No, I'd rather get cut down than jump.
Yeah, just grab her. Yeah, I was gonna say, zip it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yep, that's what I thought. Nice. With the girl tucked snugly under his arm, Isidro takes one last look back. Then he sets his sights firmly ahead and leaps down the cliff, a screaming Pasquala in tow.
Ah!
Oh, ah!
You lousy piece of thin crap! I'll remember this!
If you're not going to compliment fellow boys, then who will in this cruel world? Real. Oh, now the opposite, yeah. Ah! Team Rocket sound effect, yeah. In the midst of her panic, Pasquala feels herself land on something soft, on some quite unlike the solid ground she expected. As she opened her eyes, she sees the giant cloth used to catch her. Eh? Here we go. Nice. Here we are, rather. We're safe now. They caught us with our sails.
Oh, there was a boat at the bottom of the cliff.
She looks around. Enormous bones prop up the ship's wooden hull, while layer upon layer of canvas and thin leather sails throng the masts, scattering the sun's light. The fiery wind powers the complex of legs at the bottom of the hull through a complicated transmission system. The legs sending the ship scuttling over the salty soil with their powerful strokes. Oh, so they have legs. I mean, it makes sense. Interesting. Stop calling yourself a master thief after that courageous display, Pasquale. Oh, still calling yourself a master thief after that courageous display, Pasquale.
Ha! A good thief acts with the third planning and caution, not reckless daring do.
Stop gabbing with her and get changed, Stitch. The helmsman's injured and I need you to take over. Wow, that was quick. That was a quick change.
Didn't like that outfit anyway. Way too tight around the bodies. What's that you're carrying?
Food and water. I spotted their granary earlier, so I snagged some in the chaos. Set it alight before I left too. They'll be too busy putting out the fire to worry about us.
Not half bad, you bastard. Now put your backs into it, ladies and gents. We're rich home tomorrow night.
Let's go. What are you looking at, chaval? You'll fall over the railing like that. First time in Mar Pálido? This ship is unusual. It's almost entirely wood and bone. Must be a lot lighter than the average land ship. She was just wearing it underneath Aren L, yeah, I guess so. Of course, our stealth ships are the only thing that can fly across the flat. That can cross the flat. What? If you tried it with those heavy iron beasts, they just get stuck in the salt. Makes sense. Fascinating. You don't look the least bit scared. Didn't you hear what the townsfolk called us? Bandits. You got guts, saying it straight to my face. I mean, you saved me from the gallows, didn't you? Still, why run with us? The townies will brand you as one of us now. Do you know of a sword technique that will let you cut through the sea winds and waves? A sword technique? You having a laugh? So none of you know? Never heard of it. Where's your ship stopping? You want off? No can do, I'm afraid. You're heading back with us. Sorry, but that's not in my plans. Not my problem, chaval. Don't say that. I'd rather not have to draw my sword against the ones who saved me. I get that you're a dab hand with a blade, but... Go! Well, dang. Surprise attack. Oh. You need to watch your back.
Hey, all these years as a thief, and not once has anyone spotted me as I make my move. That was enough diesel-leaf smoke to keep him asleep the entire trip.
Don't get cocky. So where's the compass the boss wanted? We put a lot of work into saving your sorry behinds, so don't disappoint us now.
You won me, senor. I just delivered you more than just the compass. Pouts. I got you my amigo over there too, didn't I? In fact, considering the added value, saving me is not enough. I'll need a little something extra to make it worth my while.
You think we're just gonna take your sword for it so that... your word, what? I'm sorry, I need to drink some water or something. I'm really struggling with my words. Let's see. You think we're just gonna take your word for it, that he's an alchemist? Wait till the boss checks him over before you run your mouth again. It's all getting in the way, yeah, exactly. This 4D display, you know, it actually shows the sand in front of my physical in the actual room.
Fine by me. Whatever's meant to be in my pocket will find its way there eventually.
What? Wait, did I even read that right? Whatever is meant to be in my pocket, yeah.
Anyhow, where's the kitchen? I'm always a little peckish after staring death in the face.
Second floor of the stern.
Muchas gracias, oh generous señor.
She really talks like Dora the Explorer at times. Just mixing it up. Scared warrior priest. Imagine threatening pirates with theft. Yeah, that is kinda crazy. I guess they know each other for a long time, because I don't think anyone could get away with that kind of stuff. What is happening? What? Oh, I'm only going to remove the bone spines from the wound, not amputate your leg. Only the most vicious of bandits would have barred blades like this. The bleeding stopped. Ugh. Hold on a little while longer. I've already sent someone to get Dr. Añora. Once he's here, we can have a better look. Beatrice, you seem fine. You'll be better after a few square meals. Dang.
Senor Calificador, I put out the fire in the granary, but there's nothing left inside.
Now I'll think of a way to feed us. What of the doctor? Her legs are not so good at her age. Did you not help her over?
She's gone.
Then where is she? Wait, what? What happened?
She was knocked over by the bandits and hit the back of her head. She's no longer with us.
Damn! I see. What the frick is happening here?
Senor Silver, are you...
Did that hurt? Sorry. Bear with it. Damn, yeah. Yeah, all 7 for the doctor. She's given birth, Silver. The widow's giving birth right now. Might be because of the bandits' attack, or not. Can we have the doctor see to her first? Wait, where's the doctor? Don't ask. I'll check on her myself. Ugh. So, we're not great guys. Yeah, we're not with great company, rather. Don't shake her. She won't be waking. Senor, Senor, the child. The child, too. Senor, you... Clerics, guard the bodies. We bury them tomorrow morning. Well, this took a turn. Just casually doomed the village, yeah. Sir, prepare a burden beast. After the funerals, go and search for Enyora's son. We must ask him to return, no matter what. This town needs a doctor.
As I recall, she was teaching you some of her craft, was she not?
A man who has only just learned how to make ointment cannot be considered a doctor. Otherwise, the widow and her child will not have died. Now go, back to work. I was gonna say, yeah. Clearly didn't do a great job. Damn. Through the tightly closed shutters of their windows, the people of Aren can see a faint pink light floating through the fog-choked streets. Silver does not know when it became dark. It feels like it was morning only minutes ago, when he was tying up his ropes for the execution. But now, those ropes are stained with blood. Not the blood of thieves or blasphemers, but of the townspeople. Townspeople? What the heck is happening? I will say, shouldn't have. Well, I mean the bandits, yeah. The bandits, yeah. I guess the only innocent one was Thorns in that situation. I was like, shouldn't have tried to execute them, because then that just created that retaliation. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know why the other ones were being executed. Out of nowhere, he sees another faint pink light across the street. A gaunt, lanky man with a bloody hole in his abdomen, large enough for him to see right through it. The man calmly walks towards him, as if nothing was wrong. Oh, here he is. Do you need assistance, senor? You look gravely injured.
I am fine, Senor Calificador.
You, on the other hand, look most pale indeed. Wow. You know, when someone that pale tells you that you're pale, maybe you need to listen. I'm an alguacil, newly transferred. Might you require my assistance? This but a scratch, yeah. I mean, don't blame them for sending them over to us. Yikes. Yeah, that was rough. Oh, woke up or something. Yeah, hey Juana.
I must say, I didn't expect you to sleep so well hanging upside down, Hoven.
Oh, is this after the end of the preview? The prologue? This sort of thing happens to me a lot. You get used to it. Oh my gosh, I keep opening all their stuff. Don't wanna open Photoshop, nope. Hold on. I can't even see the screen. Yeah, close it. Okay, sorry.
Your old shit's as good as new. Remember to thank Javier. It took him all night to fill in that tunnel of yours.
You could have saved him the effort if you just let me go.
Yet you're the one giving himself nothing but trouble by refusing to fix my compass. Do that, and you're free.
I told you, I don't know a thing about alchemy. That's not going to change, no matter how many times you ask.
Send him back to his shed, and skip the bread for his meals.
Oh, okay. That's the end. Wow, that chapter had a little bit of everything. Truly did. Alright. Time for the before. That was just chapter 1, yep. But at least now we're caught up with where the prologue, where we ended up in the prologue, I mean. It is cool that we caught us up instead of just leaving it like, yeah, just Isidro is here and I guess we figure it out with context clues. Now we actually go through what they went through. I thought we were midway through the story already. It feels like it. So, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe it will be like other small events where the story gets shorter as it goes. And then just the final chapters are longer. We'll see, because that was very long. Maybe that's why I started stumbling at the end, because, yeah, that took a while. Anyway, hi Titch.
You're always looking out to the sea when you're alone. When I was but a wee babe, you'd pick me up, point out into the distance, and tell me that if I kept going that a ways, I'd see an ocean bluer than the sky above. That was 50 years ago. There's things that happened 100 years ago you still haven't forgotten, Senora. Oh, my little Perlita. If you had captained a ship across the churning waves like I once had, seen lightning crash into lightning between the clouds, heard the unending peals of thunder, you'll never forget a moment of it your entire life either. I'm mighty curious though. What's this sea the old folks keep going on about really like? I've lived in this flat my whole life, so I don't get it all, no matter how much I rack my brains.
So, what race is Juana? Because Teach already looks older. So, Ooh, what an event, eh?
Captain, it's the second chapter.
Yeah. Not even halfway, yeah.
Before my old man died, he talked day in day out about going out to sea, about how he followed you and Captain Cruz in filling your holds with treasure, so full your ships will be low in the water. Your father was the nimblest topman I've ever seen. He'd climb mast like he was going for a stroll in the garden. Shame there's no many sailors left who've actually seen the sea for themselves. And that's my biggest worry, Senora. Even with the compass leading this way, we lack seasoned sailors. When it comes to the sea, Perlita, we're all reckless, ignorant children. Nowadays, it's starting to feel like it's like even heading out into the flats more trouble than it's worth. A little foul-beast told me that a particularly astounding fellow has come to Aren, and in the process cut off nearly all our trade routes. Have they finally decided to take us seriously? He managed to sniff out all the sites we used to contact the caravans like some kind of beast. A few decades ago, the useless bastards in town couldn't even spot our footprints. Stealing the compass out from under the noses of a massive garrison. To the Inquisition, it might as well have been both humiliation and provocation. They'll do whatever they can to find us. It won't be easy. We're running out of time, and the boy won't budge. What do we do, Senora? What if he's telling the truth? That he's not an alchemist? I am absolutely certain he is one, Perlita. The coin on him has the symbols of salt and water on its faces, a set of symbols particular to the school of alchemy. And that particular combination means, look to the sea for life. I am familiar with the coin's former owner, Olus. He was the most talented of the alchemists. Moreover, the boy has the same style of swordplay as him. Even their speech has similarities as well. Okay, yeah, that confirms it. Kinda. Even if they knew each other, that doesn't mean he taught him anything. The coin could have been a gift.
Well, taught him swordplay, clearly. But yeah, that doesn't mean that he taught him alchemy.
No, if Olos gave that to someone, it can only mean he had unusually high expectations for him.
Never mind then.
According to their traditions, the coin can only be passed from teacher to student.
So why won't he admit it then?
That puzzles me as well. I've already made it perfectly clear he has nothing to fear if he cooperates.
Maybe because of the way they acted going out of town? Or he's just fixated on learning the swordplay, maybe.
Young Isidro bites down on the root of his tooth with great force, but he cannot stem the flow of stinging pain blubbing from his gum. Before him, a former classmate's corpse lies under the foot of his mentor. The corpse's long, cold limbs are lined with an azure mucus that makes him retch.
What the heck?
Through the tears in his eyes, a gentle voice like flowing water pierces the depths of his heart. Why do you wipe away your tears, Isidro? You killed them. The sea and the land are as one. To mix them together is nothing more than erasing the barriers between them. He decided, of his own free will, to embrace the salt and water flowing within his own body, to share all of his existence with us. Be not afraid, be not hateful, derisive, loathing. Shut not the windows, bar not the doors, close not your heart. No longer shall there be a polluted blood or shameful pain. There will come a day when all will give their all to each other. Suddenly, the corpse on the floor jerks like a fin out of the water, letting out a gurgle of what sounds like grief before falling flat once more. Isidro watches the corpse's eyelids slowly lift, revealing the eyes of some unfamiliar creature. Its lips open wide, and a voice, human yet inhuman, warbles out. You are the same as me. No!
Whoa, what the heck?
I will never be like you. I won't.
Back to this. This event is giving me whiplash. That's I kinda like it.
Flops about. Claps fins together. You. Nibbles ferociously. I know what you are. Yeah. Yum yum yum. Now, what are you doing? Then a twist around his leg, trying to use his rotund body to cover his foot. A variety of sounds leak into the shed from his surroundings. Some whipping, some arguing, but mostly cursing. Isidro hopes they aren't cursing at him. Wait, he freezes in place as the gears in his subconscious mind begin to turn. He sticks out his head. No guard outside his door. How unusual. No. Okay.
To be fair, it also seems like, yeah, a lot of the people in the boat don't agree with just keeping him there. Or not with keeping him specifically, but with, this chase of going to the sea.
A line of people walk through the middle of the haven. Their heads hung low, their clothes smeared with blood. Those at the back of the line are dragging planks behind them, with people sporting heinous wounds lying atop them. The wounds are so deep their bones are visible, bandaged only with rags. Their blood has soaked into the planks, leaving behind long red streaks as the white salt. Only the occasional gasp stands as proof that they are still alive. This maid woman. Only half of them made it back. What happened out there? The Inquisition ambushed us at dawn on the only road out. A lot of our maids gave their lives to see us live. Took everything we had to escape. The townsfolk don't have salt ships. How they get deep enough into the flat to even find you? Who knows? They're like ghosts. They don't feel pain. They don't even fall down if you cut them open. They just get right back to attacking you instead. The clerics in town barely knew the blade from the hilt. How could they pull off something like this? Oh, there you are, Titch. Where's the rest of your men? Managed to get done what needed doing? Heavy losses, just like you. There's another crew I haven't heard the peep from either. If this goes on, we won't even have enough men to continue salvaging. Stitch is about to say something when she spots Isidro among the crowd. She walks over, grabs him, and drags him to Russ. Or to Rus, yeah. How'd you get out? No guard at the door. Bring him with you. Me? Aye. I say nay. I'm saying nay too. This is your problem. I'm not getting involved. If you want to eat, you have to work, Chaval. If not alchemy, then you'll have to offer something else. Why not just let me go already? Don't even think about it. Best prepare yourself to spend the rest of your days here. We're sorely low on manpower. Stop pulling me. Morning of the day after tomorrow. Rus, you bring the boy here. I'll go tell the boss. What is even going on right now? That's what I'm asking. You want to come along too? Nods furiously. No. No, Sven indignantly. I love that thing. Let's cook it. Oh, witty, what the heck? Witty jump scare. Put the luggage down here, Leaf. Oh. Hi, also Elysium. Wait up, Witty. I don't understand. Why did you bring so much stuff with you? I haven't seen Thorns in a while, right? Ask his best friend. It's only natural. It's only natural I have a few things to give him. You could have let Leaf carry them. Why bother when this is barely any... Oh. Drop it, Al. Crap. The box broke open. I'll tidy this stuff, Leaf. What a big bag. Cleanser, lotion. Oh, that's heavy. Why so many skincare products? How else am I supposed to protect myself from the scorching sun? I'm not having a repeat of the tragedy from my last holiday. Holiday? Aren't we here to find Thorns after he went missing? Nah, he's a big boy now. He can handle getting a little lost. Let's see. What's in this bag here? Oh, right. Clothes. Do you really need an entire suitcase full of outfits for this mission? As a representative of Rhodes Island, it's very important that I maintain a certain image. Wait, so which of these were you given to Thorns? That package there, the one you're stepping on. Oh, alter outfit, nice. At first we were keeping you because we thought you needed your skills, but now we're just not letting you go for the lols. Yeah. We're just that petty. Honestly, I can see it. Yeah, I mean, they burn all the food of the town just, you know, to be petty, so... Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it tracks. A certain image. Sunscreen, waterproof, cooling, whitening. Does he really need any of this? What kind of friend would I be if I let him burn to a crisp? Well, you know him better, so if you say so. Hey, careful with those. What's what you're throwing? Someone's coming. We shouldn't block the street. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll never know who was coming. Unless it was him. P.S. Townsperson. Will you be holding a sermon for us tonight, Senor Alguacil? Also, I must thank you. My wife used to sneak into the kitchen every night to eat the grain we had stored away, while keeping to the teachings against gluttony by day. But ever since hearing you preach, she hasn't seen them in once. Your teachings even cleanse her soul, and for that, I'm grateful beyond words. Not we got more food, but I merely shared with everyone all my worldly possessions. You are far too humble, senor. Senor Alguacil, please allow me to hold your hand. Such frightful events have happened in our own lately, and I'm terribly afraid. You may, if it might bring you comfort. Well, dang. The maintenance an image, they mean conscripting local malnourished IDs to Rhodes Island child soldier corpse. I guess so. Oh, a certain image, I see what you mean. Yeah. While I have never seen, I was wondering if you could... If you could lay your hand atop my head.
Alright, no crowding, one at a time. Control yourselves. Think about your request before your turn comes. Do not take up too much of the alguacil's time.
The locals here seem a little odd. Probably because they trust in the Inquisition.
Maybe. I wonder who's in charge here. May I help the two of you?
Ah, that will be amazing. What should I call you, amigo?
Anastasio is my name. Well, he seems like a swell guy, you know? He seems like an alright dude. Honestly, he seems better than the pirates currently. Oh gosh.
This dude's really popular.
Oh, that was a whisper. I thought it was a sign.
That's for sure. Everyone who sees him stops to greet him.
Calificador Silver is waiting inside. Pray, enter. Pray, as in... what? Ah, the burden of those cursed with charm. I know it all too well, amigo. Pardon? Is this man your...
Oh, we're just colleagues. Honestly, I barely know him.
Dang. The boys band run away. Surprised townsfolk are not asking for autographs yet. I'm psychic. I believe it. I'm afraid we do not have what we need to hold a proper reception for you, my guests. The town granary was recently burned down by bandits, so I'm afraid we're all going to be a bit hungry before the next caravan arrives. Don't worry about it. We brought our own food. I'm truly sorry for this.
I believe we had yet to formally introduce ourselves. This is Field Operator Elysium, and I'm Engineering Operator Witty, both from Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals.
You're an engineer then?
Yes, I am.
Are you familiar with the mechanics behind wind-powered light land ships?
Well, my specialty is bioengineering, so I can't say I'm too familiar with mechanical engineering. However, based on my limited knowledge, I'd say it will be difficult to realize. It's different from seaborne ships. If the materials aren't robust enough, the ship will fall apart the moment it tries to move.
Impatiently blows its red streak of hair. Nice. We need this scene animated, yeah. With Elysium walking past Inquisitors, winking at him and throwing something like, finally, someone who understands the burden of being immaculate. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be, you were gonna reference the, what's it called, Zoolander? Yeah, when they are walking like side to side, or not side to side, like one side to the other. And they just friggin' look smacks to each other. Whatever you wanna call it.
What if we use steel for the kill? I'm afraid that will make them too heavy. That's precisely why it's difficult to make wind-powered ones.
Then, would you say making such a land ship is near impossible?
No, I'm sure someone will come up with a design. Once you manage to work out the kinks, the actual construction shouldn't be too difficult. Well, if we're talking about today's Iberia trapped in its own web, it wouldn't be much more difficult than making a traditional land ship.
I see. Impatiently waves his hand. Look, I'm terribly sorry, but shouldn't we, talk business first? For example, the whereabouts of my friend. Dios mío, forgive me, I got carried away. Could you describe him for me? Well, this is gonna be awkward. Yeah. That's crazy. There's no way. There's no way he'd do something like that. Calm down, Senor Elysium. I am simply stating the facts.
What you're saying is that a Rhodes Island operator colluded with bandits from the Salt Flat, both in stealing the corpses of the townspeople and arranging a rescue from his execution?
He never mentioned Rhodes Island during the interrogation, but the crimes are real. Wait, he was interrogated or is he just lying? I think he's just lying, right? Unless the interrogation was just him saying, how do you plead? And then Isidro just said, yeah, I'm not guilty. And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna execute you anyway. Because that's kinda how it went in the actual gallows. There must be some sort of Misunderstanding. There must be some sort of misunderstanding here. Misunderstanding. Am I making emphasis on the wrong...
Misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. Okay, there we go. Misunderstanding, yeah. Shut up, bro. There's someone in this forgotten land who I can talk about my hobbies with. Right, they were having a nice chat. Well, I regret to inform you that all the information we have points towards him being this criminal. Damn. So, can you give him back, or at least tell us where he is? Oh my gosh. Wriggles about. I said stop following me already. Show them a little more respect, Chaval. I'm treating it the way I will treat any of you, which clearly isn't respectful enough. Then it's far more useful than you are. I thought it was your emergency rations. It's practically the boss's heart and soul. Who dare harm a scale on its head? Besides, it's got far sharper senses than us out in the flats. How is we supposed to find anything under all that salt? Yeah, there you go. What are you looking for? What else? Relics of the Golden Age. Sometimes high-tech curios, sometimes luxury items, or whatever else. Good money either way. But doesn't the Inquisition crack down on those sort of excavations for Golden Age antiques? They may not like it, but the caravans sneak into Iberia sure to. We trade these trinkets for water and supplies. It beats begging, that's for sure. Yeah, emergency food, I was thinking that too. So it's smuggling. Don't give me that look. You think it's easy living out here? But you, Chaval. Every last one of the materials we got you for your alchemy. Down to the smallest fin bone. Down to the smallest fin bone was brought by the blood, sweat and tears of our crew. So think it over. If you know you can't afford it, then don't waste our booty. What are you suggesting? Do a little hoo-ha during your alchemy. Show the boss you failed, and give her a reason to back down from this madness. Can't you just, I don't know, let me go? Also, why not tell her that yourself? Don't want her to think we're against the plan. We respect her, fear her. Fear? Well, I suppose she is an amazing fighter. There's better reasons to be afraid of her. Interesting. At least that thing doesn't urge you to find 7 statues in an annoying voice. Juana stops in her tracks as though she sensed something in the wind. She looks behind her. She sees no trace of any living creature besides her own footprints left on the desolate salt flat. She breathes a sigh of relief and continues onward. There is a giant skeleton in front of her, and below it, a dark shadow. Yep, I mean, usually in tall things, there is a shadow next to it. She steps into the shadow and disappears. Never mind, not that kind of shadow, apparently. Wow, what? There was a mutiny back in the day, but only a few old bastards still remember it. Someone said, in front of everyone, that she'd been working with the sea monsters, that she offered her entire crew up for freakish strength and longevity. You mean the Seaborn? Whatever they're called. At the time, the sea had only just retreated, and the monsters were still running wild. It was thanks to Captain Cruz and his crew risking life and limb that most of them were cleared out. And Captain Cruz, they all died out in the flat. Well, almost died. Juana was the only one to come back. And when she did, she took over the entire fleet. Anyone who didn't want to follow her ended up dying, one by one, on hunting trips or in Inquisition ambushes. You said these were just rumors. Even Tish was battle lance when this all went down. So you think she isn't actually trying to fix the compass to help everyone find a way out? Mayhaps. Could be a part of a much bigger plan. Nobody knows what she really wants. Interesting. Still have not found all the statues. Yeah, you know, the crew actually seems to... I don't know. At least this guy, yeah, I don't know about the crew. This guy seems a little more chill. Yeah, everyone's just playing along. Are you the only one who suspects her, Senor Rus? There's a few of us. What about Senor Javier? No, that boy has never doubted her for a second. She's taken care of him for so long. She sees her as a mother. She took him under her wing after his mother died. Those burning the rumors. Have any of the sailors ever seen one? Nope, not a one. Lub? What's his problem? Looks like Nene found something. Stow the sails, you scallywags. Drop the anchor. We're setting down. You heard them. Get digging. Remember to bring your shovel and your sword shovel. Don't even think about running. I'll have someone keep an eye on you. Yeah. Yeah, they're just afraid. I don't know if about the you said the disappointer. They just fear her. Yeah. So that was the before. Okay, let's do the after. I think I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, I might sit down before this actually. Give me a second. Gonna do BRB real quick. Might also eat an energy bar in the meantime while I set up. But yeah, be right. Oh, yeah, you thought they were gonna be something comedical. I gotcha. No, it seems like things are getting interesting. Now that we're delving into, Seaborn again. It's like, from on this side of Terra, it's like, it's not it's all sarcasm, it's all Seaborn. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I do wanna read through Path of Life. Hopefully there's, well, we could wait for the rerun, but also, is the story available, or do we gotta wait until after it's done?
Me?
I don't remember how that works.
No, I just happened to be behind you. It's pure coincidence.
Right, like, would it be available here for us to read, or does it become available after a time? Oh yeah, there's Path of Life. Okay, yeah. So I guess we don't have to wait for a rerun. That's cool. I also want to read at some point through... Okay, that's cool that they get archived as soon as possible. Yeah, this one, the Sylvanhurst one. But yeah, Path of Life is really interesting, and obviously, yes, Guide Ahead. We gotta get through that one. Oh, also, yeah, no more energy bar consumed. We only read the beginning, of Path of Life. Let's see. Don't take me all the way here. We just start reading to the end. Victoria, it's all Sarkas. Iberia, it's all Sibon. Siracusa, it's all Senor de Luffy. Yeah, pretty much. The end of all events, it's all Sancta. I mean, yeah, that too. Yeah. Alright, now let's continue. Let's see. Now we're digging. Found something. A ship's log. You recognize that? It's something mariners used to use to record what happened in their voyages. So you see a lot of this sort of thing. See, my teacher told me many things. Must have had guts to do that. So are you going to stay in behind me and commentate all day, or? Excuse me. I think it was my idea, chaval. Wilson told me to keep a close eye on you. I'm sure you can do that without literally breathing down my neck. Yeah, this is just giving light commentary of everything he's doing. Oh. That sound. I know that sound. Isidro looks around vigilantly, warned by the sound of the salt wind. Behind the sailor, he sees a familiar dent appear on the surface of the salt. Out of the way! Salt fin incoming! Oh. You got fin crab for brains? Meep. That's a little salt fin. You showed me a sight for this? You think it was one of them giant salt fins or something? Shut up. If it were, the whole ground would be shaking. One of these small fry just leaves a little dentisol. Besides, they're the same sort of critter as Nene. What's it gotta do? Cuddle you to death? What's it gonna do? This is very thorough, I guess. What's that crazy B word they even need from a guy as stupid as you, anyway? Meep. They are the same species? Meep. Oh, it's a lot of them. So there's more than one variety of saltfin out there? Yep, about 10 or so types, big and small. 10, that's like very, I don't know, it seems like very clean, you know? You think like 9 or 300, I don't know. Well, even 300, I guess. Like about 300. Some of your sails are far better from leather. Are made from leather. What? Some of your sails are made from leather. Are they? Where do they get from? Are far from? I don't know. Have you ever seen walking away after it cuddles it? Well, I haven't. It's true, it's true. Just wait till Mama Saltfin shows up. Yup. Saltfin hide. Saltfin hide. Also use it for tents. And the meat you hang out to dry outside? Saltfin meat. Your weapons? Saltfin bones. And those guys are... Meep. They ain't the same. Won't hurt them unless we really have to. That crazy B-word loves them to death. Once tried to haul some aboard to raise them, but a day away from their friends and they all lose all spirit. She had to keep up that loco plan. That loco plan. Then they love throwing words in sentences where they kinda make sense, but also sound kinda silly. Then why is that one part of the crew? Then it was abandoned by its mates. Couldn't keep up with them thanks to its weak body. Lucky for it, she went and picked it up. Cheap. Okay. Do I keep making those noises? I don't know. They're leaving? That's normal. They don't stay in one place for too long. One after the other, the salt fins drill into the sand, spitting off into the distance. Their tracks lace and intertwine, leaving the salt surface looking like a cracked mirror. What is this Pokemon scene? Yeah. Haven't you seen his Studio Ghibli movie Salt Finned Away? They fascinate Isidro. He climbs up on a jagged rock, hoping to get a better look at where the cracks are headed from a higher vantage point.
He stands at its peak, and to his surprise, he sees an immense gash barreling towards them, swallowing up any salt reefs or skeletons in its path. He realizes that Salfins weren't leaving, they were fleeing. Oh, runs around anxiously. Oh. Says he's gonna put out a Pokédex and explain all the lore about local Salfins. Honestly, that will be really cool. That a lot of gacha games have a Pokemon-inspired minigame or event in general. It will be cool if Arknights had a Pokemon-inspired. Or at least for April Fools. That'd be cool. No, that's definitely not normal. You see something? Move, quickly! Yeah, now for real. Please believe me. And it's just another small one. In an instant, the ground splits into a gaping maw, threatening to devour the two as they sprint away. Sesk stumbles as he tries to flee, the collapsing earth grabbing at his ankle. He screams in terror. Isidro grabs hold of his arm, but he soon finds out he is powerless against nature's brute strength. Just as the two are about to be swallowed whole, the collapse miraculously stops. The sailor's lower leg is wedged tight between the jagged earth, now nothing more than a bloody, mangled mess. The hell's going on over there? The south split open. I think someone fell in. Go have a look then, quick. Oh gosh. Now I'll be going now. Damn. Get back here, you. Don't even think about running. Then you'll be in pain, dude. I don't think you'll be worrying about that, especially with all the salt. Yo, imagine getting hurt in a salt sea. Oh my. And then you're also with the heat, you're sweating. Like, oh my gosh. Oh no. The mamba is coming. That might have been it. Yeah, you might have called it, Mateo. Once again. Oh gosh. Hey, don't leave me here by myself. Your crewmates will be over soon. You'll be fine. Where are you going? Nips at Isidro's pants. Not sure. Somewhere you can't find me. No, you can't go. Here I go. Pretty sure. See ya. Bosun's orders. Bosun's orders. I have to keep an eye on you. Glib. I mean, if it follows you, you're gonna be tracked again, dude. I don't know what your plan is. Oh, never mind. Huh. Oh, is he part of the cult of the Seaborn or something? I forgot what they were called. I haven't been here to see you for so long. All is going according to plan. Is it? Yes, we've taken a few risks, but they were worth it. Soon, we will set our sails once more and return to the ocean's embrace. Are you happy for me? The sound of metal scraping against stone echoes out from the cave, followed by a slender seaborn slowly slithering its way out, its form warped and twisted. Each of its tentacles is wrapped around the weapon, as their points and edges draw across the stone walls. They keen and wail. It slowly approaches the Salfin meat, and slowly eats away at it, its eyes fixed on Juana the entire time. She meets his gaze, quietly waiting for the Seaborn's reply. But in her heart, she knows that it's no more than a beast without a speck of intellect or humanity. We will leave this place, this desert of salt, no matter the price. It's a sword, yeah. Juana turns and exits the cave, leaving behind only the Seaborn, thrashing around like a caged animal now that it has finished its meal. How many variations of that joke have you made, Kodo? In however long you've been on the channel? I feel like it's gotta be... I don't know. At least 10, like Sesk said. I don't know, at least 50 or something. Yeah. Living behind on Seaborn. It's finished meats, yeah. Arknights never stops provoking me. Understandable. Rocks fall from the ceiling until finally it ceases its struggle for a way out, slowly calming down in the darkness. What?
What is her plan? What's she doing, man? What's her plan?
Dios mío, what happened here? Did that boy do this? No, it was my fault. But he ran away. Forget him. You lot come over and help pull him out. Yeah, my leg. Bosun, his leg. Speak up. I don't think we can save it. We need to call the surgeon. When's the last time we had a surgeon? But only a surgeon would know how to cut it off right. Else he'll bleed to death. I don't want to die here. Save me, Bosun. Save me. Sesk, I'm here. I know what to do.
Chaval. Oh, he went back.
He'll leave. I guarantee it. Good. Get over here. Bite down on the hilt. Hard. This'll sting a little. Just bear with it.
A little? You're right. And again, with the salt, not even sand, with the salt. And the sweats and everything. Oh my gosh. I'm somewhat of a surgeon myself, yeah. That's how he should have approached.
Thorns. How can they do you dirty like this on your own wanted poster? What's with that picture?
Why are you so quick to concede that it's Thorns now? Weren't you just insisting it was all a mistaken identity?
What if those bandits forced him into it? Or maybe he was framed. He's not much of a talker. I can definitely see him putting his foot in his mouth while explaining himself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably what happened. Also, can they show us the poster?
If he is the upstanding young man you say he is, then surely he's dead by now. Killed by either the bandits or by the dangers of the salt flat. No. What exactly will they do to him? They'll like to... No, he will be happier not knowing. We've done all we can to keep them away from town, but they've still managed to abduct some of our best and brightest. Their leader is a vile monster, able to corrupt the hearts of others.
Oh. It's funny that you say that while you have this other Inquisitor here. I mean, so far he seems fine, but... I don't know. If that's little, then I don't want to imagine. Yep. I'm a licensed road assailant for pharmacist, yeah. I wonder if his alchemy is similar to Tin Man, where he can also heal. That'd be cool.
Time to start cooking. Who touched my kitchen? Cautious sniff. That smell. It's coming from the pot over there. Stewed fin hearts? This is Senora Juana's specialty. But they went bad ages ago. Better put that fire out.
Damn. What? What was that? What? Huh? Wait. Stewed fin hearts. Okay.
During the profound silence, most of our own was submerged under the sea. Only the small part atop the hill avoided that grim fate, but it too surely fell to chaos as the harvest failed.
Somebody give me my guitar. A boys band Inquisitor seems to be too popular to do bad things openly. Right.
The pirates sailed in before the seawater retreated. They claim they will bring order to our own.
Ignore everything, yeah. You know what, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it will be fine.
But in truth, they only wish to burn, kill and maim, forcing the townsfolk to surrender to the reign of terror.
Oh, okay.
Everything they saw was put to the torch.
Alright, famous last words. Yep. No, what the heck?
Fire! Help! Fire! The pot blew up! Crap! Why is there a fire here? Javier, you dried out piece of fin crap! How many times do I have to tell you not to let this useless guy bastard in the kitchen until he gets some glasses? Oh, it was fin oil. Sorry, it was all blurry to me.
Out of my sight, dumbass. Where the hell's Javier? Get over here and put out this fire already. Quick, cover it with salt. Ah, my clothes. I just sewed up that fin leather coat. Roast fin leather smells pretty good. Damn. Who let the boys cook? Yeah. What is this back and forward? Even if he's lucky enough to be alive, the bandits themselves live harsh lives in the waste. Surely they wouldn't treat their captives well. He's most likely dying of hunger and thirst at this very moment. Are you alright, Elysium? I'm fine. Senor Calificador, please continue. Needless to say, we can only pray he does nothing to incur their wrath. Their punishments are as barbaric as they are capricious. They'll slit open bellies or chop off hands and feet over the slightest offense.
To think they twist the law like that?
Slit open bellies or chop off hands and feet, you say? Get some rum. Give him a swig. Russ, how's my leg?
Alright, lie down and stay calm.
Your leg's still out in the flat. It won't hurt any longer. How will your leg hurt if your leg is gone, you know?
We've been looking after you here, Sask.
Don't worry, the surgery was a success. You won't be dying today. They're describing the horrible, despicable pirates. Meanwhile, the pirates, yeah. This better in animation with dramatic music and transition. Will be better. Yeah, this is one of the limitations of visual novels. That it's hard to tell the tone at first. I mean, at least the music kind of helps with it. Because at first, when they were with the hearts, I was like, wait, what? Chopping is happening, but in reverse. Yeah, exactly. Not what they think. Yeah, especially if, like, the scenes, like in, especially like, yeah, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are really good at these match cuts, where like someone will be cleaning up blood and then it switches to a scene of someone like with a fry on ketchup. It's like, what? Like that's kind of what I picture with they will make with this to show the what he was picturing versus what's actually happening. Oh, I just cut his leg off. I can't call it surgery. He's alive. That's surgery enough for us. Yeah, I guess so. Oh. No, right. Oh gosh, they just traumatized. At least I'm just not a thought behind those eyes. My bro is gone. It's just like, I'll never see my bro again.
Calm down, Elysium. There's nothing to suggest that these bandits have killed them.
No, I don't want to think too much about the possibility. But where will we even go to find out?
Willie does not answer. In the distance, several corpses hang from a pole outside of town, swinging in the wind. A fowl lands atop it, feasting on the carrion.
Pious townsperson. What is pious? Pious? Pious?
Pious.
Pious, okay. Devoutly religious. Interesting. Oh, new to our guest of the Inquisition. Those were bandits caught by the alguacil. They were hanged, all according to the teachings. Their bodies will serve as a warning to others of their kind. I don't know. If you go back far enough, the line between surgery and mutilation gets thin. Yeah, I was thinking that. Inquisitor describes all the world of pirate life witty. Oh, don't worry then. He'll be right at home then, right? Nothing he hasn't seen before. Your Honor, he was just performing unlicensed surgery. It's not zealous mutilation or act of cannibalism or anything. Yeah. Solid defense. Speaking of Better Call Saul. Dead if you stick with the bandits. Dead if you come back looking like a bandit. Thorns. Hey, Joven. You still want that paper you're holding? Nah, I don't need it anymore. Here, take it. Gracias. Finally found something to stick my bed together with. Isn't this... What? Have you seen him before? Of course I have. I even sheltered him for a night. There you go, finally a decent lead. Well, decent. Yeah, he should have at least asked about the corpse to someone or something, yeah. But I guess what's done is done. The fleet's heading out into the flat to hunt saltfins in a few days, and I'd like the boy to come along. We've also lost a lot of men this month, and our surgeon and navigator sacrificed themselves to get us out of the Inquisition's trap. I think he can fill in for their posts.
That's how you plan to fix our manpower problem? I only let him help on the salvage ship because of Teach's guarantee. But did he not almost run away today? And now you're telling me you want him to join you on a Finn ship.
Senora, I know he's... Excuse me? I know he's a precious alchemist. But he's great with a sword too, and knows his medicine. He'll be real handy during a hunt.
You might as well open the door and let him leave. He'll find no shortage of opportunities to escape out there.
I'm a pirate, Russ. We are not the most kind-hearted sort. Please, Senora. We've lost way too many men in these lands in the last few tussles with the Inquisition. You're not the only one in this fleet who needs him. We all do.
He's far from a good little boy, you know. In fact, he's rather naughty. How will you ensure he does as he's told?
He'd never met Pasquala before, but he still saved her sorry behind when the Inquisition was chasing her down. And saw her safety to town. Didn't ask for a reward neither. And they even left all the alchemic stuff that she stole. He could have left, says Sudai, but he didn't. Chose to come back and help us save him. He's a good kid. An honest kid. As long as we show him how much we need him, he won't just sit back and watch us suffer.
Any other news from the crew?
Nothing yet. Nothing about our food supplies for the next month at least.
Fine. He can go with you.
Well, there you go. Good little conversation. Oh, so the boy was your friend then? A fine young man. Such a shame what happened. And in the prime of his youth.
Alright, fine. I'm going to go find him myself. Elysium? Witty, Thorns is definitely out there, waiting for us to save him. Here's a communicator. You stay in town. I'll head out into the salt flat. Huh? What?
Yeah. Little good deeds are appreciated everywhere. True.
If anything happens here, contact me. We'll keep in touch. Take care. Elysium!
Wait for me, Thorns! I'm coming! Why do you kids never let me finish?
You were trying to say...
It's a shame a fine young man like that will come back to Iberia just to learn a bit of swordplay. Wouldn't it be better to live out the rest of your days in some other country? Oh, that was it? Okay. Accepting exams by teacher. And, you know, like every school, I guess, depends on the teacher. Elysium is the type of bro who gets into trouble trying to help, and then you have to escape yourself to save Elysium. I can see that, yeah. This bread is burnt. She'll still be edible, at least. Dang. That bunch of useless pricks. I'll cave their skull in one day, mark my words. Lucky we didn't lose too much. No. Why are you snacking on a lump of charcoal? Because I'm hungry. Toss that out and come with me. You got a lot to learn before you can join a Finship crew.
Finship? What's Finship?
I feel like you can tell by context clues, right? Come on, you haven't read your Arknight stories, Thorns? Anyway, episode, part 3. We are making progress. bit by bit. I'm liking it so far, though. Yeah, it's been really long. Thorns, I know your health is in the middle of the Salt Ocean and you're dying from starvation, but we need your help to save Elysium. Fine, yeah. That's about to happen. Well, a couple chapters probably, but yeah. Let's see. Thank you for dinner, Javi. It was delicious. Senora Juana, I have some questions. Come on then, no need to hold back. I feel it's a little risky to be hunting such a massive saltfin with the men we have. Wouldn't it be safer to go after a school of smaller ones? The saltfin schools we've reeled in have been far too small. We'll need a lot more alchemical materials for what is to come. We've already prepared plenty. Still far from enough. The compass was just the beginning. We'll need so much more once we enter the ocean. Plus, the last cook said you like to make some crazy decisions. Most of the time, it makes our blood run hot with excitement. But other times, it makes our blood turn to ice. Yet he was ever loyal to me, supporting even those decisions that made him freeze up inside. Is that what you expect from me too? No, which is why he's the previous cook and you're the new one. Do you really wish to spend the rest of your life worrying about your next meal? This is your chance. Seize it, and all our problems vanish forever. The ocean managed to nurture the entity of the Golden Age, the entirety of the Golden Age, but our entire fleet can't even compare to your average gang of smugglers. But the Southland has nurtured us for decades. It hasn't been easy, but you've led us through the years. The flat is too barren for us. And the ocean is too dangerous for us. Think about the townsfolk. They would like nothing more than to be rid of us, and their net draws ever closer. You were never afraid of them. It's not them that I'm afraid of. It's the flat. Its ecosystem is about to collapse. That fissure was just the beginning. Survey teams are reporting that large voids have appeared beneath the salt flats, where underground rivers have dried up. Voids? The underground rivers are drying up. The number of microorganisms has dropped sharply, and with it, the number of saltfins that feed upon them. It's been a long time since our own finships encounter a large school of saltfins. Why didn't you tell us? What was I supposed to say? That we're finished if we don't escape this place? What will that accomplish other than causing a panic? Is this the only way then? Yes, it's the only way. Got a point, yeah. They both got a point. Yeah, but I guess, we can stay or we can move on. We can take a risk, but maybe it's a chance. Interesting. I guess we'll see how that develops. A little to the left. Thanks. Yes, now a little harder. That was a long day, learning to catch saltfins with Senor Rus. Ow, my aching shoulders. Why is he doing? Giving him a massage? Yes, that's the spot. And then he stomps even harder on Isidro's back as he inhales and exhales deeply. Then Never mind, you wouldn't understand. It's not like I don't want to help you all. When I was little, a beggar told me a few tricks, just to earn scraps on the streets. But when I met my mentor, he told me those weren't tricks. It was alchemy. I was fascinated by alchemical studies. It earned me praise from my mentor, and recognition from my peers. And most importantly, I was no longer a street urchin with nothing to my name. I was worth something. That is, until I learned the most fundamental nature of that school of alchemy. Isidro pauses, then he stops stomping and looks up perplexedly. You can never abandon what you have, Isidro. You fear you will go back to having nothing if you fail. But the nature of alchemy is to achieve your goal, devoting everything to it, no matter the cost. The stakes, everything. The return, a chance. Why is it that only our alchemy was used to sail the seas? Because the ocean demands such quality. The ever-present debate between is bad now, but they're still alive versus gonna get worse, we need to move on. Yeah. And it's like, don't you dare leave me on a cliffhanger. Yeah. I mean, we literally Lord dumped the Dolphin. We were going to therapy. That's great. Well, actually, I keep forgetting that I can pin stuff. Yeah. There we go. Sensing Zero's depression, Nene lies down on his back and chirps gently. Rose was right. You all just want to live a decent life. Preparing the compass and going to sea. It's not worth the risk. But I'm curious, how exactly is Juana's compass constructed? How exactly is Juana's compass? The corazon is inside. Does it truly point towards whatever your heart yearns for the most, as the stories say? If I just had the chance to study it. Did you fall asleep? I'm curious. What's going on in my own heart? Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Yeah, corazonics, like corazon meaning heart. So I guess it was a bit of a wordplay there. Flowers? Dr. Añora was the first to plant them in town, decades ago, for use in ointments. Ah, I have seen them before, in the halls of the Bastion de Canticos. I've never been. All I know is that it is the first flower to bloom from the salted earth of Aren, after so many years of being besieged by the sea. The townsfolk used to give me this, as a token of appreciation, I think. Now, I feel like I should be offering them to you. No, senor. I am unworthy. Whoops. Oh, I thought I skipped something. Had you not taken those measurements towards the caravans to obtain the predator burden beasts? We could never have gone after those despicable bandits in the salt flats. I did more than what must be done. I did no more than what must be done. Your duty, of course. I believe you mentioned you're after a forbidden relic the bandits have stolen. What sort of relic could it possibly be, to bring you all the way to this barren land? Compass. There are thousands of antique compasses from old Iberia. None like this. This one corrupts the heart. It points towards the user's deepest desires, dredged from the depths of the heart. Or so it is said. But those who cast their eyes towards such base desires can never turn back. It drives them to theft, robbery, murder. They cannot stop themselves, try as they might. Do you really think so? It is simply the truth. Is this what you've been preaching to the townsfolk these past few days? It was not I who preached. The people here already understood the truth, more profoundly than I ever have. Someone had already revealed it to them. Perhaps you? Yes, it was me. It was I who issued those prohibitions. Why stop then? Why lift the prohibition? Look at this town. No one here dares touch the new goods and technologies that the caravans bring. No one dares leave their house after dark. They dare not fill their stomachs, even in years of plenty. Every word that used to shackle these poor people has continued to shackle them. They see it differently. Was it not your deeds that helped them lay aside their dreams and laments for wealth and power? Was it not your words that encouraged them to take up the hoe and scythe? Times have changed, Señor Alguacil. Times never change, Señor Calificador. The deepest desires of the heart should never be probed. Not by anyone, not anywhere. Never, never. Broke had his whole philosophy about it. Interesting. Oh, salt fins ahoy! 2 meters wide, 18 long. Now that's a big one. Chase him down. Full speed ahead. Harpoons ready. Hard to port. Full speed. Harpoons up. Hey ho. They're actually singing. In the waves, the big one rolls. Stomp the planks, hoist the sails. Drown the high wind's wail. Hey ho, up we go. Before the sun sinks low. Oh, okay. That was it. I thought I was gonna keep going. What you watching from a corner for, chaval? No, nothing. Ugh. Watch yourself. But the shaking is a good thing. Means we're getting close. Where'd the boss put you? Reeling in the net from here, or joining the hunt in the salts? Senora Juana won't let me leave the ship. I don't get it. With your sword hand, you'd be way more useful in the hunt. Excuse me? She didn't give me any particular job either. Just told me to do whatever I can. Weird. She is usually so detailed. Maybe the standards are laxer for the new guy. Maybe she's testing you or something. I see it. Fin crap, that's a big one. Over the boat. Don't let it get away. Wait, it's turning. Full rudder, it's running into us. Not in the best mood, big guy. Well, my mood couldn't be better. Change of plans, Perlita. Javier, stay support. Then I'll leave the hunt myself. But Senora, you haven't led a hunt in ages. Do as I say. Javier, come back. Take the helm. It's too dangerous, Senora. This one's too much for you, Javi. Stay on the ship. I need you to work with me. Then what should I do? See that salt reef in the shape of a tongue? Herd it there with salt rounds. I'll handle the rest. Aye aye. Full rudder, hang tight. Salt charges. The salt ship makes a hard turn to starboard, but not quite quickly enough to avoid brushing against the side of the charging salt fin. Cold sweat rolls down everyone's back at the grating sound, hanging onto a fence for dear life. Isidro looks forward where the sound came from. He sees a massive salt fin swim past the ship, sending stinging salt grains flying across the deck. Jeez. How could a salt fin grow this big? I thought the last one was the biggest I'd ever see. No, chaval. Even I've never seen one this big. What? We never hunt ones this big. Not by choice. This is loco. We're in way over our heads. Again. This is locura, will make a little more sense. This is a locura? Yeah. Load, aim, fire. Port broadside, fire. Loco intensify. Aim for the eye and nostrils. Hitting the shell won't do a damn thing. Is Senora Juana in position? What's she gonna do? Boss! She just went down. You gotta stop the hunt. We're in way over our heads. And how will we be tomorrow if we don't hunt today? What's the matter, Russ? It's twice as big as any other salt fin. Only the leader of a school will grow this big. So you'd expect it to have a whole school behind it. But I sure don't see one. Get to the point, Professor. Either it lost its school, or it was abandoned. Either way, it's mad. Real mad. Does Senora Juana know about this? It was her plan. She's toying with our lives again. If that thing decides to bring us down with it, we're all... Teach. Senora and the hunting team have already left. It's too late to back down. Don't let the rest of the crew know. We can't afford the panic. Keep firing, Javier. I'd rather die on a hunt today than of starvation in a month. Alright. Seems to follow on Juana's, on Juana's side of the conversation, I guess. Boss, can we really take on this big guy? Of course, and we'll win. Oh, okay, got the... What is it called again? The will? Yeah, that's a specific name though, doesn't it? Wait for it to turn and aim for gaps in its shell. You can hit the nostril, all the better. It's coming straight for us. Row, hard forward. Or hard forward. Aye aye. Didn't seem very excited in that sprite.
Harpoon's ready. Now. Good. Keep it up. It's too strong. I can't hold this rope much longer. I'm with you. All hands. Again.
Whoa.
Good. Someone hit the nostril. Hold that rod like your life depends on it. 30 meters left.
Keep holding on. Sorry, it keeps distracting me. The excited sailor, and then I don't want to see her when she's bored.
20 meters.
Oh. Roll like your life depends on it.
Nah, I'm fine. 10 meters.
We're out of rope.
Just a little more. It's coming out of the salt layer. Now, reel it in.
Juana rides her boat towards the salt fin as the rope is reeled in. Its thick hide has been pierced by dozens of harpoons, blood seeping out from the wounds. Listening to its heavy, rapid breathing, Juana knows that its life is coming to an end. She cannot help but place her hand on the massive figure, feeling its life flow out of it little by little, until the salt fin closes its eyes, still raging against the dying of the light with its last breath.
Whew.
Finally.
We did it. Yay.
Hail the salt ship. Have them come for us.
Aye aye. Wait.
Look out, senora.
He's not dead yet.
Oh. Juana feels a gaze filled with overwhelming malice upon her. She looks up at its eyes, filled with hatred and anger. The next instant, the salt fin begins flailing violently, sending blood-stained salt falling over the sailors like rain. It breaks free of the ropes, leaving behind only the harpoon still impaled in its hide. It raises its tall fin high. Retreat! Retreat! That feel when you're rowing a boat and all you can think of is how you want to be under it.
No.
Several boats are quickly snapped in two by the salt fin's attack, and the air is filled with screams of injured sailors. The sound seems to fill Juana with a certain resolve. She charges forward the raging salt fin and grabs one of the harpoons in its back. Or towards the salt fin. It leaps up, trying to shake her off.
It's too dangerous, senora. Let go. No, this one is mine, as long as I still breathe.
The salt fin sweeps aside the boats in front of it and swims into the distance, carrying Juana on its back. Dang, girl. It does so with astounding speed, like an arrow from a bow or a dying star. What the heck? Faster! We have to catch it! Stop! Stop! This is as far as we can go. The beast dragged Juana into the skeletal reef. Here. Over here.
You were right, Russ. I shouldn't have knocked you out.
Dang. Not the first time. I know how you can get. But listen for once. We can't chase her. The steaming skeletal reef will tear our ship apart.
If you won't go, give me a boat. I'll find her.
No one survives that place. Not us. Not...
Juana can. Are you with me or not, Teach?
Don't be reckless, Javier.
You're just gonna let her die?
No one wants to lose our leader, but we can't lose you too.
She liked you. If something happens to her, you have a responsibility for what comes next. I'll go.
Maybe so, Teach, but she won't die. I won't let her. Who's with me? Count me in. And me. Would you mind if I join you? Oh, okay. I was thinking that the sailors part to let Isidro through. If it isn't a resident alchemist, I figured you'd keep your mouth shut forever. What could you possibly do, Chaval? I can help you get out of that valley alive. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're going. Every time I think that it's gonna be the end of the chapter. Oh, what are these guys doing here? And my axe, yeah, and my axe, and my bow, and my thorn my thorn thrower. I thought they were gonna say my thorn flower, like flamethrower, but the other way around for some reason. I don't know why.
We are ready, Senor Silver.
Good. Take them in at my command.
Yes, sir.
Take who? What? What is going on?
Are you sure those bandits will pass through here, Senor Alguacil? Yes, they are short on supplies. Selfins are their only food source in the Salt Flats. From what the caravan tells us, they must travel through this passage when they return from a hunt. Exhausted by their quarry, they will be no match for us.
Good. With this ambush, it will be all over.
Things will improve in town once we have the bandits' technology and supplies.
What the Thorns doing?
Right, Anastasio? Anastasio mutters something, but Silver does not hear it. He simply gazes upon the vast salt flat before him, as if seeing the town's prosperous future out there.
Oh boy.
What's he cooking?
What's he planning, man?
What the Anastasio doing, more like?
Whoa, cool.
Is this the reef? Watch out! Steam pillar! So this is your brilliant plan? To have us all die here? Sorry, I'll be more careful.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The test tube that Isidro throws burst in midair, creating a golden mist. The mist is soon dispersed by a faintly red jet of air, followed by a powerful burst of steam. This will let us predict the steam bursts, but I don't have too many left. We'll need to hurry.
Jeez.
Yeah, at the very least he's got his own plan, right? I don't know. Wreckage ahead, Javier. Watch out. I could blow it up. No need. I know what you can do, Chaval. Okay. This ship looks like it's been here for a while. It's the first salt ship one ever built. She thought it could take us through Skeletal Reef and back to the sea.
This is the first event where our operator will commit the betrayal.
I don't know.
I feel like that has happened in the past though. Maybe not in big scale, but small scale. Operators have been scheming.
She failed. And lost almost everything. Wait, what? Oh, I see. You see any trace of the boss? Yes, not far from now. The ship continues sailing, past a row of towering bone spikes. The cracks running through the surface are filled with blood. Southwind blood, don't let it get to you. Isidro picks up a piece of salt that rolled down from the cliffs and throws it out. He opens his palm and finds it sticky with the blood from the salt. There's blood everywhere. What kind of fight happened here? Is the boss even alive? We'll find out soon enough. I just, just doing a little bit of ad-lib. Past the bone pillars, a massive salt fin lies lifeless on the ground, its skull punctured by a helm wheel. The master of the wheel lays still on its back, blood dripping down her feet. Señora! Juana, no! Jeez. They disembark and climb the beast's back. Javier touches the woman's arm. It is still warm, but the fact fills him with even more sorrow. I'm sorry. We were too late. Yes, you were. Señora? Huh? And there I was, hoping I wouldn't need to do all the work myself. Are you okay, boss? You're covered in blood. It's not mine. It put up a good fight, but I outlasted it. You got anything to drink, Isidro?
Of course. Dang. She knew. Oh, okay.
Cool CG. Juana takes the bottle, climbs down the salt fin's back, and sits down, leaning against it.
Dang, okay.
The drip. She takes a few swigs and looks at the crowd that have gathered with a smile on her face. Now that's a pirate, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see the wheel. Were pirates the first aura farmers?
She takes a few swigs and looks at the crowd together with a smile on her face.
Salfin Garum. What a shame. What I wouldn't do for some fine rum right about now. Will you lend me a shoulder, Isidro? I have to admit, I'm rather spent after all that.
Me?
I'll do it. Let the boy do it. You folks need to start butchering this Alfin. And take that wheel out for me, won't you, Javi?
Si, señora.
Over here, boy.
All right.
Now, you never rush a lady. Always let her finish her business. Juana unhurriedly downs the liquid in the bottle, casually tossing the bottle cap into the air and catching it with her other hand. Isidro can only watch and wait. There is movement in Juana's throat from time to time. She takes her time swallowing. Or rather, it takes great effort for her to swallow.
Damn. Because she's hurt, or so what she is?
She'll be amazing fit for Monster Hunter collab. Yo, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, like ocean creatures instead of, land creatures. Are there ocean creatures in Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one, but maybe.
Like a normal day in the office, yeah.
Whatever ability she got from being a seaborn, there's probably a price too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why are you hiding your injury? Just hold on to me. Steady now. Listen, Hoven. I can't get hurt. Fleet morale has been shaky enough already. I have to seem invincible. You just gave them an entire month's worth of meals. They take care of you. I'm not worried about betrayal, but if I go down, they'll think the situation is dire, and that's when they start panicking. So keep me steady. I don't want to fall on my face in front of everyone. Your ribs are cracked. I can't hold you too hard. It's alright. I can take it.
So I think it was because she was hurt. Obviously there's still something more to her, but yeah, it's interesting.
Senor Calificador, there's a salt ship approaching from the southwest.
Hand me your scope.
Seems like they've had quite the catch. Just look at that thing they're dragging behind. Would you like to see for yourself? No need. I'll give the order to attack.
Oh, crap.
Probably the worst time to do that.
Oh, like regenerated and try to hide. Oh. Yeah, like use her powers and it tired her out or something. Yeah, that would have been interesting too. It would have made sense. I guess, again, depending on what her nature is. Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're still leaving some things about her nature up to interpretation. Well, so far, right? A mystery, I guess. Silver raises the spyglass. Through the round lens, he sees a skull flag flapping in the wind. In all his years on the Salt Flat, he had never looked forward to it so much. Oh, crap. How is it? Enough for everyone, and then some. Good. Then we have plenty of materials to repair the compass. I guess. Senora, Yes? Leave the rest to me. You're tired. You need rest. I suppose you're right. I know I can count on you. Need any help getting back to your quarters? Just do your job. I'm exhausted, not crippled. Aye. Right. She's putting the front that she's exhausted. Yeah, so we thought it was the other way around, basically. Got a question, Shawa? Got a question, Shawa. Yeah? Is the bus hurt? Why will you think that? There's nothing wrong with her. Don't lie to me. Liars get lashes in this crew, you know. Of course. Are you worried? Of course I am. She never shows weakness in front of the others. I hardly ever see her get injured. But for some reason, she keeps getting new scars. If she's hurt, I don't want her to hide it from us. She'll be fine. Okay. Cool.
Oh, here he comes. Target in range. Fire at will. Like, you'd think we're about to get into like the final boss of this event. But nope. Almost halfway through. Ah! What was that? It's the Inquisition. Where's my will? They came for our quarry. But you're... I'll go. Just wait inside. And watch as the Inquisition take what's mine? Never. Oh, dang. Juana! Juana! No snap. Promise me you'll... Look out! What the... Oh, shoot. Ah! Ambush! Take cover! Crap! It's the Inquisition! What's going on? Wish I knew. Someone must have leaked our hunting route. Tish, those fiend crabs came for our catch. Tell me something I don't know. What about the guards? Promise me you'll look out, yeah. They were caught by surprise. We've got casualties. Tell them to pull back. What about the Saltfin? Is that meat more important than our lives? Full speed ahead. Shake them. I'm not part of your crew, though. I'll check on the Saltfin. Dang. Oh. Yep, everyone going down. The guards around the Saltfin have been neutralized. We cut the rope. They can pull the meat with them. And the remaining pirates? Hiding inside the ship. A shame. We could have taken the ship too if we had more men. Well, what if the Alguacil? That's what I'm saying. What if he's going for the ship? We want to pursue the ones who fled. Tell him to return. We have the Saltfin. No need to overextend ourselves. Senor! A massive helm wheel flies towards Silver. He jumps back in the nick of time and almost falls backwards. A woman in black leaps down from the salt ship, catching the flying helm wheel in her hand. Is she Captain America of the pirates or something? I feel like she will be, yeah, one of those like boomerang throwers, the sniper type. That will make sense for her. Where do you think you're going with my catch, Inquisitor? You, the corrupting Ager. Oh, it's you, Joven. I thought you might grow up a little when you became Calificador. But it seems you're no different from your treacherous predecessor, Silver. Or predecessor, Silver. I was looking to stab people in the back. Yari's famous last words in Iberia? Probably. Did you expect to be treated kindly, sinner? Was I being too nice? Would you prefer to continue this conversation with the sword? Excuse me. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Did you perhaps think that by killing the Arbiter of Justice, you will become one? I was wondering what got you bold enough to venture into the Sulflet. You found a backer. That woman is the leader of the pirates, Senor Alguacil. Then you're the mastermind behind the theft of the compass. Tell me, do you cling to it even now? And what loathsome desires has it drawn out from you? Damn it, my wounds. I can't dodge. Oh, shoot. Okay, Thorns. Are you out of your mind? He almost hit you. Oh, that was Thorn, sorry. He almost hit you. It got just very, got very poetic. Silence, Joven. Do you think I wanted to get hit? We need to get back to the ship. That guy's too strong for us. We can't fight him like this. Ah, we meet again. Hi. Bro, we're going to a sword fight, yep. That really is the Inquisitor move, isn't it? Then you shall receive judgment together. We need to go. They came prepared while we're exhausted. They came prepared while we are exhausted. If you're not going to help, then stay out of my way. Teach just give the order to sail. Oh, Teach just gave the order to sail. You'll be left behind. The ship needs to shake them. We can't wait for you. You go back. Juana tries to stand but cannot find the strength. The Alguacil and warrior priest approach. In the distance, Silver stands atop her catch with a smug expression. Enough food to feed the fleet for a month. Important materials for repairing the compass. She cannot afford to lose it if she is to return to the ocean. Senora Juana, come back!
Juana hears Javier's voice calling to her from the ship's stern. Oh, grab Juana, chaval! We're throwing the ladder down! Blood, your wounds have opened up. What are you waiting for? Get up here! She must not pass out. Her crew needs her. There is a future she must lead her fleet into. She made a promise to Cruz. Don't let them get away! Yes, sir! Señora Juana! Juana! Señora Juana! Shut up! She can withstand the pain and darkness back no longer. They overcome her. Oh, damn. She passed out, or... Yeah. Because if she did, then yeah, Thorns just brought her... Yeah, exactly. This Spanish melodrama. Yo, just like, yeah, Siracusa events are, you know, played like a mafia. If it was animated, you know, it will be like a mafia show if it became a series. This should play like a Spanish melodrama, yeah, like a soap opera. It would be cool if it followed the different the different adaptations of different events follow different styles. Because I mean that's what the events are also. Anyway. Juana, you're awake. Aye. Don't worry, we're safe. Dang. Where's Stitch? She's busy elsewhere. I'm here by your side. What about the boy? Where did he go? Did he run away? No, he brought you back. Do you want to see him? I can go get him. What is he doing? He's with Teach, treating the crew members who were injured in the attack. You wanna go see him or something? Oh. I'm sorry. The ointment hurts when it's applied, but the bleeding should stop soon. Now shut up and stop whining. Go on. I can take it. How's it going on your end? Not much we can do. Bury the dead in the salts as soon as we can. Aye. Come with me, chaval. Cesc wants to see you. Is he hurt? Got shot in the liver. He's on his last legs. Said he wanted to see you. Dang. Take me to him. No. That's sad, but sweet that he wanted to see him. Isidore makes his way through the wounded, a bowl of hot soup in hand. Amongst the many pale faces, he sees a familiar one, smiling at him with what little strength it has left. He sits beside the wounded man and smiles back. You're damn ugly when you smile, you know that? Sounds like you're in good spirits. Here, I brought you some soup. You'll feel better. No, don't waste it. Thanks for coming to see me, and for saving my hide back then. I wanted to ask, why did you save me? I thought I was going to die so many times over my journeys. But every time, I was lucky enough to meet someone who cared. I know how it feels to be waiting for death. It's not pleasant. I never knew a damn thing about you. Tell me more. You got a home? No, I don't. A family? Not any I grew up with. My parents left when I was very young. I see. How about you tell them where you learned your backup tricks? Sure. Some different people took pity on me and told me how to survive. Bits and pieces here and there. There was a teacher who told me how to use a sword. We lived together for a long time. I learned a lot from him. Must have invested a lot in you. Yeah, he raised me as his successor. Why didn't you stay with him? I couldn't live that way. He made me feel safe. What's wrong with that? Nothing's worse than feeling safe. It makes you let your guard down, but nowhere is truly safe. You know, amigo, you don't have a home. Don't like feeling safe. Don't want to settle down. Living side by side with danger. You were born to be a pirate. I was thinking that. Maybe I was. Isidro says no more. The soup has long since become cold in the night wind of the salt flat. He raises the bowl and takes a sip. It has been a month, and he's already used to its thick, salty flavor. Dang. R.I.P. Sesk. That was a nice arc of him. Short arc, but you know, cool one nonetheless. Dang, this has only been 3. That's how pirates are made, yep. Pirates are, you know, I was saying pirates are the original aura farmers. They're kinda also the original found family, aren't they? In a way. We read through before and after, right? The after was them looking for the captain. Started with it. Yeah, there we go. It's just, sometimes they're so long that I forget where I am. There we go. Oh, they got the Saltfane, right? Well, you know, at least they got to the people. Gracias. I injured a holy man when I corralled the burden beast and startled one by accident. I will forsake half of my serving as penance. I don't think it's supposed to be done in one sitting. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's very long. I guess, yeah, either not in one sitting or on your own, you know, just like on your mind. Because actually talking all this is, yeah, it is pretty tiring. But we'll see. We have about an hour left. So let's see how much progress we can make. Maybe we'll read through this chapter. No, eat up so that it doesn't happen again. There's enough Saltfane for everyone. Eat. But, Senor Silver, overeating is better than letting food go to waste. Saltfane flesh won't last in this weather. Finish it before it spoils. Kindly bring this to our injured brothers, my good chef. They need something nutritious to eat, after the beating they've taken these past few days. Well, there you go. Oh, Wittis should still be here, right? Yeah, where is Elysium? How did they not meet at some point? Have you reviewed the plan, Senor Alguacil? I do not understand how such a notion could have ever occurred to you. Could have even occurred to you. If the bandits surrender the compass and the blueprints for a salt ship, I will pardon most of them and permit them to live as I allow them to. Many are young and healthy. They will be invaluable labor if this town is to move. Besides, it will be convenient, I guess, to have sword hands unbound by religious dogma in the event of any future negotiations. They will destroy your town. Eliminate the Aegir leading them, and the rest are just a disorganized mob. The three whom have locked up the basement are each playing their own game. Locked up? The 3 whom we have locked up in the basement are each playing their own game. Okay. Yeah. So I guess one is Aegir. That seems to imply. When we look from perspective of pirates, Inquisition seems like villain, but the good that was stolen will feed the whole town. It's all perspectives in the end. Yeah, I'm liking that aspect of this event. They are being really good at showing both perspectives. Yeah. I will split them and give them conflicting interests, such as if they do raise their swords, it would only be against their former fellows. You once saved these townfolk, taught them to suppress desire and maintain purity. Yet now you will pardon the very bandits who murder their friends and family, all for worldly benefit? Do you imagine the people accepting this? How is this anything less than a betrayal? What will you suggest then? I will lead our men into the flat without delay, eliminate the surviving bandits, and destroy the very means by which they have sinned.
Our injured brothers need rest. We have neither the manpower nor the resources for another major campaign. I will ensure they are ready. I hope you'll forgive me my bluntness, Señor Alguacil. But the 3 bandits in the basement will escape at nightfall. If all goes well, they will soon bring news back to their fellows. All I need from you is to maintain order when the bandits come to negotiate. Gotcha. So they will send the news that they want to negotiate, and then hopefully they will come over. I don't know if they will, because I mean we have the mission of going to the sea, so it's interesting. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Because also, I mean, I get that he trusts him, but I don't think he should have told Anastasio that they will escape. Because he's like, oh, now no, they won't. I mean, could be. We'll see. Oh, there she is. What made you change your mind? It's just a compass. There wasn't much to think about. No, you repaired it? Will someone with so little on their mind have such restless hands? Should I be worrying about you making a hole in my ship, Owen? I'm not that strong. Come now, don't be like that. I hope you realize that being serious all the time only makes you the butt of the joke. Now grab a change of clothes. You have blood all over you. Gracias. Come with me. Okay. Different area. Whoa. It's like the laboratory where he will work. Sorry, I should have told you to hold your breath. The cabin hasn't been used in decades, and there's dust everywhere. I'm sorry for touching things without permission. Don't make me sound like such a petty woman. You can touch whatever you want here. It's all top-notch alchemical equipment. Unless your hands are more dangerous than cannon fire or a storm, they'll survive. This will be your lab from now on. You have a fully fledged alchemy lab on your ship? Yes. Before I forget, these clothes belong to the previous alchemist. You're about the same size, so try them on. Oh, you can change in the storage room to your left. Right. Gothic too. Oh, there you go, yo. Okay, I thought it was the outfit that Elysium was bringing, but nope. Makes sense, yeah. Oh, you wanted like... Do I look weird? Of course not. It fits you well. Do you like it? The style is decades old, but it was tailor-made with the finest fabrics. It feels brand new though. It was meant to be a coming-of-age gift, but he fell into the sea along with the shells of the Iberian defensa the very day before reaching adulthood. I searched for his body myself, but never found a trace. I only hope it was the Finns that got him. There weren't quite so many seaborn back then. There weren't so many. You fought the Iberian defensa? This was before the profound silence, when we still sailed the high seas. This very ship, La Conquista, was captured in that era. I don't suppose you have an interest in history? No, I've just heard a few tales about the ocean. Yeah, the drip. One is contemplating her good choices. Then fix the compass and see it with your own eyes. First you wanted me to fix your compass, now you want me to follow you out to sea? It requires an alchemist to operate it. Let me have a good look at you. Raise your collar a bit. Wear the shawl over your shoulder. Not bad at all. I can handle the rest. Try to avoid any strenuous efforts for a few days. Your injuries aren't life-threatening, but given the hygiene on the ship, you can never be too careful. Yes. Oh, I know what's missing. How could I forget? I haven't given you the compass yet. Here you go. Isidro takes the compass from Juana and caresses its surface. It is light and cold. No, I can't guarantee success, but I'll give it my all. Your all, you say?
When I make a promise, I intend to keep it. Then you have all the support I can offer. Good. Oh, good. First, I need an assistant. I'm not asking a lot, just someone clever and hardworking. She's just like me with certain event. What? Naturally. Right, and I have one other present for you. Well, she's like, oh yes, my interest. Anyway. Oh no, anyway. What up, Javier? What up, Bruce? If what the boss says is true, then we're out of options. The townsfolk now control the route from the flat to the inland, and we're their mortal enemies. There's no way back. We have to face the ocean. Is there really no other way? I might have to. Wait, what guide ahead? No, I know how it feels. Now you know, yep. Senor Ross, Senor Javier. Slow down and breathe. What's going on? They're back. Who's back? Our mates who got caught. They escaped and came back. And they brought someone with them. Who? Elysium? What the? What was that sound? Auctioning sailor. Take a look at this scallywag I found outside. Healthy, works hard, don't eat much, and is yours for 2 months of Sulfin Garum. His face is kind of nice. He's all skin and bones. A flick of a Sulfin's tail will send him packing. Hey, I take exception to that. Oh, yeah, there he is. I'll have you know I'm ripped under this loose fit. Okay, going for 1.5 months of Sulfin Garum. Oh. Hi, Pasquale. For an absolute Adonis like me, I'm worth at least a year of that thin stuff. Shut up already. Can't you see no one wants you? Going for 1 year of Sulfin Garum. 1 month. 2 years. 2 weeks. 3 years. Pah, 3 days. Deal. Huh? Casimirs are everywhere, yeah, but just, you know, where there's going to be made. Police work going all the way here? Yeah, I mean... it's just business, I guess. 3 days of Sulfin Garum under my name. Deal? Huh? Perfect timing. I was just thinking I needed a bodyguard. Now, what to call you? How about Pelirrojito, or that red streak you've got? Okay, that's who she's referring to in the intro. In her intro, I mean. The lion doesn't barter, makes the product barter for itself. Yep. I guess that works. Oh. Oh, she actually brought them here? You were hiding all this under the salt flats? Shh. Do you want the neighbors to hear? That wasn't funny. What? I'm more surprised you even noticed the joke. That I didn't. So did you want me to help So did you want me to help you kill this seaborn? Of course not. Then why bring me here? You came to the Salt Flat seeking a school of swordplay founded by a pirate, did you not? Yes. Then congratulations, you found it. When you need a break from preparing the compass, you can come here and learn from it. From a seaborn? A seaborn that has devoured countless swordsmen. With every movement of its appendages, it recreates their skills. Perhaps as an attempt to escape, or perhaps a meaningless act of intimidation. What exactly is going on here? Yeah, asking the right questions. Nice, nice, Thorns. Yeah, I guess they're sleeping or hibernating right now. I mean, she has a way to handle them, probably. It is difficult to explain. After trapping it here, I used a bounty, inviting any swordsman to try their hand at killing it. Oh, okay. Many have attempted it, but I'll become a part of it, along with their blades. Damn. Now I'm even more confused. Why did you trap it here? Why were you looking for someone to kill it? And why do you want me to learn swordplay from it? I was never the original captain of the fleet. It was it. Him.
Him?
His name was Cruz.
Oh.
When the waters that inundated this land subsided, the remaining seaborn began to attack the cities in a frenzy. We fought hard and slew most of them, but this one was particularly hard to kill. Cruz lured it into a cave, using himself as bait, and both became trapped here. The last time I saw him, he named me captain and asked me to bring the others back to the sea.
Why not tell them the truth? I've heard the crew's spreading terrible rumors about you and the Seaborn.
Let them. A leader needs to be feared as well as loved.
Damn. Oh, interesting. I like that misdirection. At the beginning, at least. So you came up with this entire plan back then?
No, it was Cruz who gave it to me. He had long expected that he will die before I did, so he told me everything, that I might continue his work after his death.
You should have freed him from this.
I wanted to, but it's not that easy. I couldn't do it, not with my own hands. Even though I know he's just a seaborn, I love him, just as I love the time we spent sailing far and wide. Promise me, learn everything you can from it, as much as your little sponge of a brain can absorb. That way, at least, I'll get to see his swordplay once more.
No. Okay, this is getting pretty interesting. Nope, there's Weedy.
Leaf, you got news from Elysium? Play recording.
Weedy, I followed the escaping bandits back to their den. Don't worry, no one knows who I am, and I found someone who can protect me. She has a lot of connections here. I'm sure I'll find Thorns soon. Just sit back and wait for the good news. It's a book level twist. Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's a twist and it doesn't feel like just a twist for the sake of it. It actually, you know, deepens more her character and the story as a whole. Even the lore of Cruz and the fact that it connects with the swordplay that Thorns wanted to learn. Liking this so far.
Bring the crates over here, Pelirrojito.
Yes, boss.
Not bad. You're stronger than you look. Now I want to hear the same energy in your selling.
You got it, boss. I've already memorized the entire list of goods, forwards and backwards.
I'm done listening to you for the moment.
I'm done listening to you the moment I fight Thorns.
Look, people are coming. Say it so they can hear it.
Prosthetic eyeballs, made from the finest elfin bones for maximum comfort, in any color you want.
Gotta go now, good night. Good night, Shrisal.
Boy.
Boy.
See ya, Shrisal. Take care. Have a good rest. Ace Elfin Garum from our special collection, a flavor you won't forget. Don't miss this chance, señores and señoras.
Wow, this guy's a natural. Doesn't sound like a slave at all.
Damn. Come on, there's something for everyone. I'm getting hoarse, boss. Everyone is staring, but why is no one stopping by?
Yeah, it's weirdly quiet. I'd expect someone to have picked a fight with me by now.
One will say Elysium found his calling. You could say that, yes.
Will you care for one, senor? We'll come in handy someday. Cool, come in handy someday.
No thanks, Pasquale.
Well, if you're not buying, you're not buying. But what's that look? Gives me the creeps.
I suggest you put your tail between your legs and behave yourself.
Huh? What?
Huh? Yeah, exactly. Didn't you say you were well connected?
I am. Just imagine how much worse it'll be for an outsider like you without me here to smooth things over. These two never used to give me a second glance. Why they stopped to glare at me today?
Excuse me.
You know what? Just close up the stall and pack up for today. I'm gonna go ask around.
Dang. Not much luck this time. Gotta get back on the grind. Is it true what those guys were saying? Yeah, I sent someone to check. Do you trust them? That if we hand over the compass and the thief, we all get pardoned and can live in town? It's hard to believe. Then why'd you let that chaval from the city with the red hair onto our fleet? I don't know what to believe anymore, Rus. Could be difficulty, could be some inscrutable show of good faith. Whatever it is, keeping him around gives us more options. If it comes to it, the chica is the easy part. Just tie her up and hand her over. But then when the hell will we get the compass from the boss?
I'll talk to her. This is about the whole fleet. She'll listen.
Talk? I used to think maybe you could convince her, but now I'm sure she just dragged you right back in. What do you want me to do then? Who knows? You get to make decisions for the fleet, not me. Okay.
When it wants to show how cool you are, but something goes wrong for the first time this year, every damn time.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Those Inquisition fin crabs. Now they're just playing dirty.
Yeah, come on, don't fall for that. I mean, I know they do want to pardon at least one of them, but I don't think the other one is gonna allow it. What's with all the sighing, boss?
I heard.
Come on, don't cry. You can tell me. Maybe I can help.
You're so nice, Pelirrojito.
Well, who else would I count on here?
I'm worried about you.
What does this have to do with me, boss?
It's one thing to be drifting around. Oh, it's one thing to be drifting around on my own, but now I got you to take. I got you to care of.
I'm not fired, am I? After all the work I've done for you.
No, I'm just worried about you getting left alone with these bandits if something happens to me.
This is practically blackmail. Wow, I didn't think you cared, boss. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you on my watch.
Oh, Pelirrojito.
Boss,
I heard them talking. They want to hand me over to the Inquisition. The Inquisition chased me all the way into the Salt Flats, all because of a compass that used to belong to my family.
Your family?
I may not look it, but my family used to be rich and famous. But everything we had was sold off, and the compass somehow ended up with the Inquisition.
Wow, that's amazing, boss. Yeah, right. So, what do you need me to do?
I hear the fleet's alchemist is looking for an assistant, and he's got the boss's trust big time. So, maybe you could try applying. You're clever and hardworking, and I'm sure you'll get along like peanut butter and jelly. Then you can put in a good word for me.
Peanut butter and jelly, that's the only thing you came up with. Okay. This really needs to be animated with her acting cute and his inner thoughts breaking out. Yes. Yes, I mean, so many moments in this will be really cool animated. Why not just do it yourself?
Well, me and him have a little bit of a history. Maybe more than a bit.
All right, yeah. With Thorns.
Anyhow, just work that silver tongue. And keep an eye out for your chance.
No problem, boss. I'll set up as soon as he needs me.
Maybe don't be too eager. In the end, it comes down to timing. He can't make things too easy for him. We can't make things too easy for him. We gotta soak in the anxiety. Then you can show up right when he needs you most. That way, he'll be helpless without you.
Why are you making this weird?
Both of our fates are in your hands, Pelirrojito.
You can eat fin crab for all I care once I get in that alchemist's good grace. Dang. It's like that. Real Rhode Island operator situation.
How
could he say that? What?
Hey, wasn't that Steel Face Peel?
Steel Face Peel?
Yeah. Says he didn't so much as whimper when he fell from the mast last year. So why was he crying like a little kid after leaving that room?
Are you here to interview? Are you here to interview for the alchemist assistant job? Yeah. Turn back if you know what's good for you, chava. Does he have a bad temper? No, Worse. He's boring, I don't know.
Don't worry about it, Pelirrojito. He's a nice guy. He even saved my life.
Sure, but work always brings out the worst in us.
Now that you mention it.
He kicked me out in 3 seconds flat. I said I was breathing too loud.
Hey, boss.
You said you had a history with this guy, right?
What about it?
You're trying to throw me into a fire. I'm not going in.
We're already here. You're not out of it that easy.
Elysium is a core operator after all, yeah. No, I'm not going. Whatever you're up to, nothing good can come of it.
Just go in. Stop running away.
Yeah, this should also be animated. Like her pushing him in. Yeah. Get off my shoulders.
No.
Yeah, stop pulling on my eyebrows. I can't see.
Hey, watch where you're going. You're gonna hit the door.
Was it just driving him? Ratatouille type situation. Ow. Whatever the reason for this racket, you're interrupting my work. Either I toss you out the window or show yourselves out. Choose.
Sorry. I just wanted to recommend you an assistant.
You mean another of those guys who couldn't tell a beaker from a flask? No, thank you. You can keep them. You sure don't mince your words, do you?
He's new here, Isidro. Doesn't know how things work. Don't mind him.
No. Hello. Oh. What are we doing? You. Did I graciously fall into the dark? Yeah, that would be so cool. Yup. Me. I love how they kept the subtitles all the time. Wow, the difference in resolution.
Excuse me?
Nobody pays any attention to Pascuala. Isidro puts his hand on the shoulder of Pelirrojito, who in turn puts his hand on Isidro's shoulder. Their two arms linked like cables connecting a bridge. They pat each other's shoulders so hard, they might as well be punching each other. Pelirrojito's face turns as red as the streak in his hair, grimacing in pain. As for Isidro, have they been starving you? You pat like a wimp. Real predator situation, like, you son of a... Is the handshake? Yo, they should do the handshake, but with... the handshake meme, but with Thorns and Elysium. Do you even know how much weight I lost looking for you? Hope you're ready to buy me a good meal. Señores.
Oh, señores.
How did you find me? We can talk about that later. Let's talk about you. How did you get here with all your limbs intact, you lucky boy? What's with the tone of disappointment? Bro moment there, yeah. Broest moment in history of Arknights.
Excuse me.
Pascuala finds no room in the conversation for her to butt in.
Never mind.
See ya. She turns around and leaves, politely closing the door behind her. Nice. That was great. Okay, we might be able to read one, maybe two more. Probably one, but we'll see. Great reunion time. Oh, reunion. Yo. That's 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose. All present and accounted for. Maybe a bit of a 10. Thank goodness. You have no idea how anxious I was when I heard these bandits were stone cold killers, white people for breakfast. And who told you that? Do you know how much courage I had to muster to come here and rescue you? Woody's still back at town. I'll get in touch with her. Whenever you're ready, I'll call her, and we can get out of here. I've tried. It's practically impossible. Besides, I don't plan on living for now. Why not? Don't tell me you actually joined up with these bandits like they say. Come on out with it. Or do you really think there's a future out here with these backwater thugs? I have no interest in becoming a pirate, Elysium. I'm staying because I want to resume the alchemical research I ran from. This compass has corazonics in it. Maybe the last one. Besides, I promised them I will fix it. It's critical for their survival. Oh, hi, Franco. Hello. You remember me? Yeah, I remember you. I think you asked the same thing last time, actually. Boys only zone. Yeah. Yeah, hope you're doing well. How you doing? We're just reading through the story of this event. So, yeah, probably reading through this part last, or we might do another one. We'll see. For today, I mean. We'll continue next week, regardless. Besides, I promised them I'll fix it. Critical for survival. So you plan to stay with them? No, once it's fixed, I'll leave the salt flat for the ocean. Then I'll stay behind and continue to hone my skills in both swordplay and alchemy. Franco the Remembered, yeah. Corazonics is a very tricky name, I agree. The moment I heard it, sounds so silly. Elysium pats Isidro on the shoulder. His friend seems to have changed. Sounds like you've had a lot to think about. Well, that's not such a bad thing. So what exactly did the girl outside want me to do here again? I needed an assistant as I repaired the compass. Just like back in Rhodes Island, then. Let me know what you need. I will. There we go. Isidro stands before the transmutation table. The probe in his hand makes a sharp sound as it swipes through the air, an arc's energy field forming along the lines that it draws. He carefully removes the outer casing of the compass and places it on the table. The viscous substance inside begins to liquefy, creating waves in the direction of the energy flow. Art's energy and corazonics intertwine into a golden light, illuminating the salt flat outside through the gaps in the workshop walls. The sailors have never seen anything like it. They begin to gather one by one. What are they doing in there? That kid from outside is doing his thing. That old Kemi or whatever. Never thought it'd grow gold like that, though. Let me see. Not gonna lie, this is pretty sick. What's that in your hand? The compass? Right? Yeah. Oh, back here. Yeah, what's the plan over here? Curious passerby. What the bird doing? What's that in his hand? Some beggar's magic trick. What else? Oh, well, nothing to see here then. It's not like we have any food to spare. Bothersome brat. Young Isidro. Come and see my trick. All I ask is a piece of bread. Damn. Good loss. You're in the way. I just bumped into him. I guess it sounded worse than that. Bastard. Okay. Flashback moment. We're attracting quite a crowd outside. Does that bother you? Oh, because of that. Okay. Want me to chase them away? It's fine. With you here chatting away, feels like I'm right back at Rhodes Island. They won't bother me. Isidro's hands do not stop. The probe in his hand seems to dance with the corazonics rippling in the energy field. His palms emit light, looking to the sailors peeping through the windows like a mirage born of hunger and thirst. You've ever seen anything like it? Way back when. I remember the boss talking about folks who'd perform tricks for others in the big cities. Guess that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. Let me watch. Just make sure they don't barge in and try to sell me for food. Sounds weirdly plausible. Do people do that? They just did with you, didn't they? People do a lot of things when there's nothing to eat. True that. Very true. Back to flashback. Yes. Shy child. Excuse me. Do you have any food? No. I will take this ribbon though. Will you take this ribbon though? No, it's got to be something I can eat. I don't have anything to eat myself. Ah. I happen to have a few biscuits here. Why don't you let this young lady see your trick?
Biscuits? Sure, since you asked.
Oh, cool. Oh, the color, nice little detail. Metal begins to flow in young Isidore's palm, glowing with mystical colors in the darkness. Passerby cannot help but gather around. The disdain in their words cannot disguise the fact that their eyes are glued to the light in the young boy's hand. It has been so long since there was something so bright on the streets.
It's so pretty. Can I take a closer look?
Suit yourself. The boy waves his fingers, and the flowing metal turns into a foul beast that takes to the air before returning to his palm in the shape of a fin, then a moss beast, then a burden beast. The metallic burden beast runs through the crowd, shiny and chrome, leaving behind stardust in the air. Wow! It's just... Oh, shut up and watch. When was the last time I saw fireworks? I think it was a long, long time ago.
Fireworks? What are fireworks?
Food for Iberia. The child musters the courage to reach out and catch a burst of drifting starlight. She trembles at the warmth upon her fingertips. Impressive, boy. It's not often that the people here have something to smile about.
Just trying to earn my breath.
Is that so? Why do you have a smile on your face then? No. Little Thorns. The probe guides the Corazonics, drawing the probe guides the Corazonics, drawing a river of stars in the air. More and more sailors gather, pressing their faces to the window, the thirst, hunger, and exhaustion on their faces temporarily replaced by awe and wonder. Now you're just showing off. Did you think I couldn't tell? That was just a check of the alchemy equipment and compass. Now comes the next step, separating the rusted and denature parts from the Corazonics. This is what I promised them, what I can do for them. Yeah, I bet it was hit really hard. It's sweet that they had those kind of moments. Just enjoy life, you know?
You two sure spent a long time chatting.
Well, it's been a while since we last saw each other. Were you sitting out here this whole time, boss?
You can stop calling me boss. All my friends call me Peludita on account of how fluffy I am.
Oh, so we're friends now?
Of course we are. Could you have ever found your old amigo without the help of yours truly?
Talk about twisting the truth. So what should you call me now that we're friends?
Anything you like. More importantly, what did Senor Isidro say? About, putting me under his protection.
Oh, I forgot to ask. But maybe I'll remember tomorrow if you ask nicely.
Please, oh honorable Senor Pelirrojito, the greatest, handsomest livery of all.
Oh, I like that. Keep it coming.
You flippin' fin crap. I'm yanking that red bit right out once I'm out of this mess.
Oh, another great dynamic. Well, I guess I do owe you one for helping me find my good buddy. Elysium pats the girl on the head. Her youthful, childlike exterior bellies the maturity. Bellies the maturity. Even cruelty lying beneath. Oh, the tables turn, yeah. You sure keep some choice company for a girl your age. Well, come find me if you ever squeeze yourself into something you can't squeeze out of. I'm as kind-hearted as they come, after all. Huh? Say what? Did it not click? Oh.
Who'd believe a show-off like you? At the end of the day, the only one you can trust is yourself.
No, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there will be something at near the end of the story. I was gonna say the end of the stream. Hungry sailor. Another one, please. A pancake. Another plate, please. Have they never eaten in their lives? Isn't it also very familiar? The pride, the gluttony, the greed. How are they any different from when they raided your granary? I don't need them to change. I'm sure you're familiar with Aren, even if your previous visits have been, shall we say, less peaceful. Still, I bid you welcome, and look forward to a productive discussion. Oh, so they did come through. Did you need a handkerchief? I'm good, got my sleeves. Very well. Who decided to serve them fried garlic pancakes? Do you truly believe you can accept them? If it benefits the town. Now that you have eaten, it's time to talk. Can we get some more of those for takeout? Dinner is over. It's time to... Alright, you over there. No need to hide. Come here and we'll talk. Huh? Yes, you, senor. You're the one calling the shots, right? You can't fool us. Negotiation is the calificador's duty. Speak to Senor Silver. Damn, they really caught on fast. Way faster than Silver, for sure. See, spitting truth. I don't know. How long have you been waiting here, Javi? Since morning. Didn't Ditch tell you I had private business I needed to attend to? In all my time by your side, you never had private business, even once. Do you even have a life outside this fleet? I never said I did. So why were you looking for me? Will you give up the compass if we found another way besides going out to sea? I'm listening. The mates who got back from our own said we'll be pardoned if we hand over the compass and the thief. That they let us live in town or go wherever we want. And you believe them? I looked into it. The offer's real, at least. How? How do you know? When? And why wasn't I informed? Didn't want to bother you while you were recuperating. And who asked you to be so protective of me? Who else would I treat the woman who raised me? It feels like it was only yesterday. Now you're taller than I am. When I was little, I used to pray to grow up faster, taller and stronger, so that I could share your burden. Guess my wish came true. You'll always be that little boy to me, no matter how big you are. But what about my thoughts? Will you still treat them as the ideas of a little boy? No, Javi, I won't. I know it's a feeble concession, the kind that only an adult can make. But I'd sooner die than surrender to them. How many of the friends you grew up with have already died at their hands? I'll never forget, Senora Juana. My crew and I did everything for them, when times were hardest. Cruz, myself and her crew fought the seaborne to protect them. We spared what little rations we had, so they wouldn't have to feed on their own corpses. And how did they repay us? By chasing us into the salt flat as soon as the Inquisition arrived. That never would have happened to Cruz if they hadn't turned a blind eye. I will never bow my head to those ingrates. I love you, Javi, all of you, whether you believe it or not, just as I loved all the mates who fought alongside me amidst the waves. They are long gone, but I still see them in you all, the legacy of blood work in such mysterious ways. That's why I can never forgive them. I hope you understand. Okay, so no deal. Oh, okay. I guess we have time for another one. That was faster, though. Since it's gonna be the before, probably gonna end in a cliffhanger. But let's do this. But yeah, it does seem like the story is speeding up. I guess they crammed a lot in the beginning and then... Whoa. They were like, oh crap. No pasarán. Is that what it said? What it said, I mean? You shall not pasarán. Wow. Oh, wow. This is way more dangerous than your experiments at Rhodes Island. You used to blow up your lab like 3 or 4 times a day at most. Now you're doing it once every 15 minutes. That's not the kind of data I want. Don't worry, I made detailed records of all your experiments so far. Clean the desk up, won't you, Peludita? Sure thing. Oh, they're working together now. What is she doing here? I felt like I could use an assistant myself. Don't worry, just clever and hardworking enough.
And you're making me do all your work.
Just keep relegating the duties. How about you go fetch some fin oil or iron from the warehouse?
On it.
Alright, she's gone. Now, what's the problem we're dealing with? We're not making much progress. The samples that I managed to construct are well below the required standard. Really? They look good enough. Nice and shiny. There's a reason Corazonix is so rare. Its incredible powers are supported by an extraordinarily complex structure. Extraordinarily complex. Either I'm not doing this right, or my understanding of Corazonix is completely wrong. I'm not ready to manipulate through Corazonix. Not even close. So why not make more samples until you're satisfied with them? Our resources are limited. I can't use them all. If I fail, I at least want to leave some behind for them. You barely started. You're already thinking about your inevitable failure. Come on, have some faith in yourself. Bethesda level samples. We've worked together so many times. I have faith in you. So does Senora Juana. And, who else was there again? Well, that's certainly someone, at least. Let's just slowly patch it after release.
And me.
Oh, hey there, Pelotita. You're back already?
I, for one, am rooting for your success.
What's in it for you, Pascuala?
Don't forget, I was the one who brought this compass here. If you screw this up, I'm screwed too. So don't send me away again when you run into trouble. I'll do what I can to help.
Well, to start with, you could help by not selling me out this time.
Tch, believe what you want.
Anyway, thanks for running that errand. I'm going to adjust the direction of the transmutation table. Could you sort out the ingredients?
Fine, fine. All you do is nag.
Oh, come in. Oh, hello, Teach. Sorry to interrupt. There's something I wanted to ask.
What up?
The transmission cord in one of the salt ships just broke, and we couldn't find any material strong enough. I hear that the boss gave you those materials for the compass, but we just need a little... How much? 100 grams. Pascuala will fetch it.
Are you kidding me? That's everything we got.
Go.
But...
Just go. We don't need it for the experiments just yet.
Muchas gracias. Sorry for asking at a time like this. Senora Juana said the compass takes priority over everything else.
The future of the whole fleet is on you.
Isidro?
Please don't say that. Is it not going well? Don't you worry, Senora. It's only been a few days. He's feeling stressed, that's all. If you ask me, it's a good thing. Nothing like a little pressure to keep you sharp. Word of advice, Isidro. Whatever happens in the lab, good or bad, don't tell us so. Resentment towards Juana has been growing for years due to her radical decisions. Many are watching closely, waiting for the slightest slip-up. Waiting for their chance to take the leadership from her. I didn't realize there would be so many complications when I agreed to repair the compass. What about you, Senora Teach? Are you one of the people watching?
Of course I'm watching you, chaval. But I don't give a sandfin's ass about the compass. I only care about Juana. If you fail, it's up to me to keep her safe, and what? And to keep you all from being torn to pieces by a horde of angry pirates. This is a pirate ship, and don't forget that.
Right. Don't forget, they're not necessarily good guys. Or not exactly.
Yep. Thorns. Isidro does not answer. His expression is grave, and the shadows on his face hang like heavy curtains in the night. Several pirates are still working under the dim lamplight. They look up at the pair with probing gazes as they walk by. Are we the baddies? Yeah. Isidro has never felt so intently that his every move is being watched. Oh, has never felt so intently about that, yeah. If you're starting to have second thoughts, I got your back. I'm sure the two of us could slip out by ourselves, no problem. Sorry to drag you into this, Elysium. Oh, spare me. I chose to come here. I just wanted to help them find a way out. Maybe satisfy my own desires along the way. But things are far more complicated than I thought. Far too many people have placed their hopes in me, in this compass. Some of those hopes are even contradictory. Some want me to succeed, some want me to fail. Others want me to do nothing at all. I don't like it. I feel you, amigo. But that's how people are. Anything you do is inevitably going to affect someone else. Not saying you need to feel responsible, but it couldn't hurt to give it some thought. The whole thing makes my head hurt. I'd much rather be working alone. You haven't been alone for a long time now, buddy. It's true. It's true. Oh, snap. Bros, for real. You really gave Teach all the sinew? Did Pasquala tell you? Oh, you needn't worry about that. I certainly didn't order her to show up at your lab. Oh. I realized you'd rather not be bothered. I just felt compelled to check on your progress. Do you need more sinew? Unless my eyes deceive me, that wasn't Southfin sinew. That was taken from Seaborn. But I thought you wiped out the Seaborn and the Seaflet. Wait, are you going to kill it? But come with me. Chris would have done the same. Oh, yep, I mean, final steps, right? I told you Juana wouldn't listen. I know. I did it to keep her from learning about your conversation with the shipwrights. She was going to talk to them yesterday. We simply talked about work. What's there to hide? Teach may not have realized, but I have. It doesn't take that much sinew to fix a transmission core. So you knew all along, damn. What are your next plans? The compass repairs will grind to a halt without enough materials. Yeah, he hasn't practiced yet. I guess this is gonna be his trial by fire. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens on this side too. The compass repairs will grind to a halt without enough materials. Juana won't stop just because of a little material shortage. She'll go get more with the kid. I heard it was taken from the sea monster Captain Cruz killed, but there aren't any sea monsters around anymore. No, there are. I've seen it. So the rumors were true? Doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what we can do while she's gone. Nah, crap. Come on, guys. Hey, Peludita, have you seen Thorns? Did he head to the lab already? At this hour? Yawn. No clue. He did come back last night. You waited all night for him? Not me. Nene. He laid down at the door and didn't budge all night. Shakes tail anxiously. That's up. I'll check out the lab. Go get some sleep. Can't work without sleep. No point in trying to play it though. Excuse me. I'll wake you up if there's anything. Did he really think I will fall asleep at a time like this? That guy's loco. I guess that one does make sense, yeah. Road to the betrayal is paved with good intentions. I guess so. Excuse me? Are you looking for someone? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Is Pasquala here? Damn. Dude brought up the big knife. Oh, there you go. Whoa. Oh, it would have been cool if we got to fight it. The sound of clashing swords echo through the cave. Isidro slices a sharp arc in the air, cutting cleanly through the Seaborn's flesh. Yet the creature is relentless, its appendages flailing wildly, blades embedded within its limbs streak across the air like shooting stars. Yeah, like a mini-boss, like the first to talk kind of thing. Always sweet. Last stream I've been on chapter 5 and some streams I've been on 4. Time to find out who's correct. Well, I think we made it to 5. Like, this is 5, so... yeah. A fencer's rapier, a bladecaster's sword wand, a knight's great sword, an assassin's dagger, a samurai... oh, the betrayal, you mean. Yeah. Assassin's dagger, a samurai's katana, one after another, they rush towards Isidro, threatening to overwhelm his vision. Shing. Finally, there is a pirate's cutlass, screaming as it cuts through the air, as if battling the winds and waves, like in the legends. Oh, there you go. Sword-wielding Seaborn. Whoa. Oh, do you get him? I used to ask myself every day, why wasn't I the one who was devoured? This was your burden to bear, so why leave it to me? You were the one who should have sat in the captain's chair, and I should have been your helmswoman, drenched from head to toe by the ocean spray. Oh, how I've loaded you for this cruise. Whoa. I wonder if this is a real sky or just painted in. Just because you can see it, like, I'm assuming these are planets. The night wind of the salt flat carries the familiar smell of brine. A single tear falls from the corner of Juana's eye, scattered by the wind before it hits the ground. No. Well, your swordplay has already improved tremendously. I thought it would take more time. I'm sorry. For what? I'd have joined you in that cave if I weren't recovering from my injuries. Were you crying? What did I tell you about asking a lady a question she'd rather not answer? My apologies. There's no need to feel bad. I was planning to ask you to kill it eventually, once you were strong enough. We just moved out the schedule. You must be incredibly talented with a blade to have accomplished it so soon. It had a sword with the name Cruz on it. I thought you should have it. I still haven't delivered the killing blow. You can still say goodbye if you want. Oh. What was that? Gracias. No. Man. Okay, I was like, Arknights? Hello? The Seaborn writes, its appendages twitching, a sword scraped dully against another. But the sound soon fades, along with the Seaborn's feeble breathing. Juana knows that the last vestige of its life is slipping away. Yeah, that was weird. Let's say she was hesitating to enter. Yeah. Let's say that was it. Yeah, I guess the audio clip didn't play, and so it just got stuck in that moment. Oh. But what is this? What is that bit of... Wow, that was weird. I think the emulator is breaking down a little bit. With its last bit of strength, it lifts itself from the ground, using the swords impaling it as support. I'm sorry for imprisoning you in this cave for so long. Your suffering will end soon. I'm glad I met that boy, so you could meet your end by the sword in an honorable duel, rather than being put down as a monster. So many have failed, but he succeeded. If he's willing to go out to sea with us, surely he will be your equal as a captain. Juana approaches the creature, places a hand upon its smooth face, and gazes into its clouded eyes. It struggles as it senses her approach, but its one strong appendages betray it, and it falls to the ground. Juana holds its head and places it upon her knees. The light-emitting organ on its forehead dims. Juana is reminded of that night many years ago, when she saw a tiny sailboat from beneath the surface. On that boat stood a young man, gazing curiously into the water, lamp in hand. Oh, 1 sec. Yep, 07. May your soul be freed from the salt flat, and return to the ocean with the clouds and rain, where may we meet again on the boundless ocean. Farewell, my love. Oh. Juana feels a stinging pain in her chest. This is good. It is a sign that she still lives, and has not been numbed over the past century. Deep in the ocean, in an eager city, the years pass like a single day. Deep in the salt flats, in an Iberian settlement, life is as bland as water. It is only upon the waves, in strife and struggle, that her blood flows, that her heart beats. It is only then that she feels hunger, the desire to take a bite out of tomorrow, and cough violently at its taste. She will bite out the shape of the future, one mouthful at a time, and down it with bitter wine. Brine. Same difference, you know. Not really. Oh, crap. She'll definitely be not better with a story like this. I hope so. I hope so. I'm always nervous with NPCs, especially NPCs with a lot of development in these events. Yeah, because she seems really cool. She has like her combat mode, kind of like yeah, I guess all playable characters have their like just normal sprites and their sprites with like when they're about to fight. And she has the wheel. So that's something I noticed. Hopefully. Let's see. Let go of me, you piece of fin crap! Juan and Isidro said Juan and Isidro will have you all killed when they see what you're doing to me. Shut her up. Fin crap. Oh, fin crap! I've sent out Wardress. The escort will be ready soon. You leave with the chica. I'll look for the compass in the boss's room and catch up once I find it. I'm not quite sure I understand what's going on here. Is this a mutiny? Could somebody explain things to me? Yeah, can someone tell me what's going on? Do we hand them over too? Aye. Thorns won't. I will. Finally, some peace and quiet. Well, there you go. Betrayal time. Well, it was 5, right? Yeah, EP 5. Does this count as 5 or 6 because of the prologue? I don't know. I guess it counts as 5, right? Because the other one was just prologue. I don't know. It probably meant this one, yeah. Bugs head out from under the table. Hey, Nene. Come on, over here. She tries to signal it with her eyes, but Ross and Javier's footsteps send it back into hiding. Oh, crap. She grits her teeth and opens her eyes wide, trying to put on the fiercest look she can muster to scare it into coming out. What? Salt got in your eyes? Just leave her be. Wish I could, but the way she's crunching her face is an eyesore. Nothing. Let me take a look. As Ross approaches, Pascuala struggles even harder against her fetters. That is, until she catches a glimpse of Elysium slowly edging towards the table and the salt fin beneath. She stops struggling and keeps her gaze firmly on the duo in front of her, doing her utmost not to avert her eyes even a little bit. Okay, she got a plan or something? Oh! Nene? What are you doing here? What's this on your fin? That's Elysium's flag. Something must have happened back at the fleet. But how big is Nene? How does the flag fit? Let's hurry. Or let's hurry. Yep. Let's hurry. Oh crap. Oh crap. Do we leave it here? Do we do one more? Ooh, I don't know how long the next one's gonna be though. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I think we gotta leave it here. Hold on 1 second. What? Classic cliffhanger. Yeah. I don't know how long the next ones will be. I guess yeah, it's only 6, 7, 8 plus this one and then this one. Yeah. We faced the hardest choice, yeah. See, the problem is that I don't know how long the next one will be. If it's the length of this one, we could continue. I don't know, I'm not sure. I think we gotta leave it here. Yeah. I guess I wonder if it happens in chapter 5. Yeah, I guess that counts. It counts as it happening. Yeah, I think we'll continue next time. Next week, that is. So, yep. On Thursday, we're gonna be playing Deltarune. So, yeah. Have to wait for next week. But, yeah, that'll be it for now. I'm liking the event so far. The story. Let's wait to see what happens this next half. But yeah, we'll see. No horns today, yeah.
I learned your way, Arknights. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. And also, you know, whatever happens on the next one, I want to be able to, you know, be in full energy and not hurrying up through it, because I feel like it's gonna be important. So yeah, let's continue next time. I think it's gonna be more important, or it's gonna be better overall. Yeah. Thank you for coming by, Mateo. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. A lot of personal development in this event instead of big story. Yeah. I'm liking that. Spending a lot of time with the characters themselves. Yeah. Oh, thank you for watching, Kodo, as well, and thank you anyone who came by as well. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see you on Thursday for the Deltarune, and then on Friday, I'm gonna start recording Fantasy Fridays. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. Also for the Deltarune and to end this event as well. Also, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up. So yeah, with all that said, for now, thank you once again. I'm Aren, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.